episode of Little House on the Prairie?
I did, yeah.
He did.
The way that I love you more and more each.
Oh my god, who cares? Alright. Streamlabs, we good? We're good to go? Why are we still rolling stats, Alcia?
Fun?
Fun.
I just do it for fun.
Don't you ever just roll stats?
Don't you ever just roll stats?
My lows are getting lower. How low can they go?
Can they go down low?
Oh.
Alright. Over there, never mind.
No, those stats, whatever.
It's been a fucking... I feel like it's been so long since I've DM'd Dungeons and Dragons, and it hasn't been that long. Okay.
Been less than a week.
I know, bud. I know. So, okay, cool. Streamlabs is still going strong for now. Picking up where we left off last session, you guys had made your way through the powdered plains of Issylra, found an old Claret Order hideout that had been used by a number of people. Very recently, apparently had been used by the Resurrectionist, a bounty target that you all are on the hunt for. Left behind a clue about where you could find him in this very strange game of cat and mouse that he very much seemed interested in a very comic book villain way. You left that point and began the long trip from the almost dead center between Savaline Crossing and Aegirn. Eventually, after about a day and a half's worth of travel, came upon a ranch within the powdered plains with a small little platform for where a train can stop to unload and offload things. The ranch itself seemed to consist of kind of more winter, frosty terrain, wildlife, big, massive bison, and cows, these massive, long-tusked, long-haired boars, and just the most adorable Highland cows anyone has ever seen. You met with the family, the Sandhere family, and was offered a little bit of respite to stay the night. And you did, and had a fairly reasonably enjoyable evening, despite everyone seemingly being on guard about this family for some reason.
It was Ezra. Ezra was the one that was on guard, you could say.
Okay. Although they didn't exactly seem without their suspicions, as they seemed to not really take too kindly to Dawn agents from Vasselheim, for whatever reason. You left in the morning after a night of really yummy food and rest and an actual warm interior and a bed, and began to trek closer to Aegirn before you were ambushed on the road by one of the only remaining orc tribal members that you had slaughtered within the Vesper Timberlands not a couple of days prior. Seemingly had tracked you and ambushed you. You dispatched him and the winter wolves that had apparently been tamed at some point. When you heard a scream ring out and saw that the Sandhere Ranch was on fire. You rushed forward, some of you rushing into the burning blaze itself, while some of the rest of you began to get fired on by what seemed to be undead gunslingers. You managed to fight them off, save the wife of the house, whose name is fucking slipping me. Here, sorry. I always feel like I can remember all this, and then I can't remember all this.
No, I feel you.
Funny how that works. Caroline, thank you. You saved Caroline and Sandhere. Connor had apparently already been taken out of the house, and you saw foot traffic that was leaving from where his body was laid in the snow, heading back towards the house before those footsteps stopped and dragging began, seemingly making it seem like James Sandhere had been abducted mid-rescue operation. Dispatching the undead gunslingers and saving Caroline, V ventured off on their own to see where these drag marks led, and got fired on by a different undead gunslinger. This one bearing a striking resemblance to James.
I did do that.
V fell unconscious in the heavy snow. With the Sandhere Ranch burning all around you guys, that is where we're going to pick up tonight's session. What are you guys doing?
Had we killed all the dudes besides, the one that just killed V?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool. Did any of us see them plodding off in that direction?
You did.
Too preoccupied.
You didn't see them. You were too preoccupied, but you can go ahead and make a survival check if you want.
Oh, sure thing. Absolutely.
V, I need you to make a
Did
death
we-
saving throw.
Did we hear or see V go that way? I should say, did Thomas hear or see V go that way?
She was already out of, or they were already out of sight. That's one failure. They were already out of sight before you got Caroline out of the house. So no,
I thought they were
wouldn't.
still in the north when I got out of the house. Whoops.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, hold on. Let me roll a survival check. My apologies. Survival. 17.
Okay. You easily see deep trenches in the snow leading towards the big barn where the massive long-furred cows are kept.
Yeah, I'm gonna start shuffling my way over there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You begin to shuffle in that direction. Thomas, Sully, what are you guys doing?
Hello, Ezra.
Okay.
There is no V, and Ezra is heading towards the direction, so fair
Alright.
assumption.
Yeah. You guys definitely saw Caroline, after you kind of dropped her off after the Featherfall spell, immediately kind of rushed towards where Connor was. Sully and Thomas catching up to Ezra. You guys...
Oh, Thomas is Sully.
Sully is struggling.
Struggle. Isn't he always?
Struggling how?
He can only move 20 feet with the dash.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
he's coming
he-
along.
he
Oh,
is.
yeah, he's so...
That's right.
Sully's got 2 points of exhaustion.
So even dashing,
I forgot about
he's not
that.
even moving. No, he's not even moving regular movement with a dash. So
That is so fucking funny.
Do you only have 10 feet of movement right now?
I do.
Is it not
Hashtag-
15? That is so.
Nope. Hashtag
rounds
gnome
down.
things.
Rounds down.
It rounds down.
Yeah, hashtag gnome things.
Hey, I've been there
Fuck
with
the short
three.
races. Fuck them. Who needs them?
That part.
Oh my god.
All right. So Sully is trying his best.
Doing his best, dog.
Sully is not moving.
He is simply doing his best. You guys continue to follow these tracks. Both of you make either a perception or investigation check. V, I need you to make another death saving throw.
Oh my god!
I just realized my perception's actually higher, so perception for 20. Why is my perception higher than mine? But whatever.
Okay. You guys continue forward. Thomas, the first thing you notice is one of the nearby trees. Well, the trees themselves are very like pine needly. They're like a mix between like real thick bow trees and like pine needles. You notice the one near the barn. A lot of the right-hand side branches, like a lot of the snow is just knocked off of it. And as you kind of look down at the ground, you can see this large clump of snow within the mound. Or making a mound, I mean.
He is going to glance at Ezra and then Sully way behind them, and start to jog in the direction of the little mound.
Okay.
If he's moving, I'm keeping pace.
Oh,
Okay.
he didn't like. I'm assuming he was
Oh,
behind you as
okay.
you were tracking. He just split off. You can follow him. You probably
Yeah.
hear him running off.
Yeah,
Which-
He didn't,
yeah.
like, follow or anything.
By the way, Soli, you also noticed this, but you're so slow.
Right. No. I mean, fair, valid.
So you guys reach the mound, and it definitely looks like a bunch of fresh dropped snow just at a first glance. Either like it was knocked off the tree or something very loud caused the snow to jostle loose and drop.
Continue through that little
Take it.
copse of trees then.
What's that?
So I continue through the little copse of trees then, to see if somebody moving through is what caused the snow to drop, and they'd likely be on the other side. So.
Oh, it's just one tree. It's just a single tree.
Oh, it's a tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see tracks leading off anywhere?
With that perception roll, you definitely do. You see a single set of drag tracks, drag marks through the snow, leading further in like a northwesternish direction.
Continue.
I
to
kicked
jog.
the snow.
You kick the snow? Okay.
Yeah.
You kick the snow and you feel your foot kind of thud against something within it. As you do, you just kind of hear this like this scurrying sound and see a little pseudo-dragon's head pop out.
Oh, it is Super Sorka, which means this is bad. So we are rushing to clear off.
Okay.
Rushing to clear off snow.
Okay, you quickly rush to clear off snow. I need... Ezra, I need you to go ahead and make just a straight dexterity roll. V, I need you to roll a d20.
Oh, okay. 4.
Okay. Alright. Ezra, you quickly get the snow off. What are you doing? You see V is in... They are in bad shape. They are about to breathe their last breath.
Ezra's just gonna panic and just like grab their face. And she's never done this before. I don't know if she knows that she can do this. I didn't know she could do this until 5 seconds ago. But I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on V.
Alright. You go ahead and reach out, and just in a moment of panic, you just hear in your head, you just hear, "Don't worry. There's many ways you can heal someone in the wild." And you feel the magic reach out of your hands and imbue V with a bit of that same healing magic, albeit a little less drug-ish, from you.
Yeah.
And you watch as their face kind of slowly kind of perks up and their eyes slowly open.
Yeah.
V, you come back to consciousness.
She's just grabbed the side of their face and is like just wide-eyed staring at them like, you're right? Fucking hell. What happened?
Yeah.
Yes, roll a d20. That is correct.
Natural 20.
Oh, the
Aw.
exact opposite of what
The
Aw.
exact opposite of what I needed. Fuck.
V kind of like looks around, kind of down at themselves, like, I got shot.
Shot.
Yeah, as they say that,
Another one.
they don't have like a very noticeable like bullet wound as like the last thing that impacted them. Instead, it looks like this seemingly ball of ice impacted their chest and then splintered into thousands of tiny little ice shards that now just kind of embed themselves in their clothing and flesh.
Yeah, no, right. I'm gonna look around. Is there... I don't know, they haven't described the perpetrator yet. We'll get to that, but is there any, like... any person? Anybody lurking?
No, I'm sorry. With Thomas's perception roll, there is nobody in the vicinity.
Right.
How'd you do that? You can't do
Right,
that.
get up, right.
Fuck. So where's Sorka? Sorka!
Yeah, she's like on your chest, like nuzzling against your neck.
Shit. Hi. And V like kind of clutches onto her in a way that they don't really do. And they look a little bit rattled. You're still here, so it's fine. There's another undead person. It looked like James. I think he's been turned into one of them.
It's a fucking mess. Shit.
I didn't know. I figured it wouldn't be that fast. She like start taking out ice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
There's not a
like
lot.
shards,
The impact blast was about the size of a bullet.
mhm.
Like a musket ball type bullet. But yeah, there are a bunch of just like tiny little like needled in bits of ice shards.
That's not a bullet. Thomas, where's Thomas?
I imagine if he saw Ezra digging a body out, he would have stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably just standing a few feet away.
He shot me, but with ice. Are there
Maybe
ice?
a rhyme rifle, perhaps?
Brutal.
For homicide?
I'm going to. Oh, I have not pulled over the potion macro. I would pull out a potion, and do that.
Okay.
I super have not done that either, so when you copy paste it, you send it to me.
I'll do it later. So 2.
Yeah, and Thomas, just so you know, you definitely do see what looks like someone dragging someone past the barn in a northwestern direction.
Now, correct if I'm wrong. Don't you have one of the potions from that hideout, Lane?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I have the tinctures.
Tim cared about that last time.
Oh yeah, thank you.
What do you mean?
I have it right here in my notes. V, roll a d6, please.
Yeah, one of these is a poison. I'm
know that.
fucking betting it now, baby.
You don't know that.
A D6?
I've seen this. I've
Yeah.
seen this before. I've died to this.
5.
5. Okay. Excellent.
Excellent.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Are you in the mood to kill V?
No! You fuck.
Do it, pussy.
Are you even moving to main view?
I'll give you the potion of poison when you're unconscious.
Um. Alrighty. Excellent. So, V, as you uncork the vial and begin to drink the entirety of the ichor within, you take...
Less than 6. Less than 6.
You take 9 points of poison damage.
Good night.
V drops again.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. We're in danger.
Okay.
Yes. It is bad.
That is
We're in danger.
that is a failure. V
No.
drops unconscious on
No,
the ground.
we are not. I reach out again. I slap him on the face again. Then wake up. And I guess I do it again. Get the
Okay.
fuck up. Now I'm tapped. Let me open it.
Nice.
I'll put
Y'all
it.
know when you roll good on Cure Wounds?
Roll a d20.
No.
I would love to roll a d20. Fuck. Not good enough.
So sad. V,
Sad.
you come back to consciousness. Once more.
Gross.
And you feel your body is just like lethargic. There's something working its way through your system that does not feel great. As you come back to consciousness, you take 8 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
17.
You still feel poisoned, but it feels like it's lessened a bit.
What the bloody hell is wrong with you?
Look at the vial that I assume they dropped when they almost died.
Right, you've been making
Oh,
poisons for how long and you keep them next to the potions? Fucking hell!
Oh, fuck. Where's the... Damn it.
If I had to make a guess, I
do
would
I
say
make
that you
this-
guys picked up some potions that were the same color as the healing ones and made an assumption without having me check it, huh?
Right, somebody was busy, fanboying over old technology.
V, you take
You
5
give
points of poison
Thomas-
damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
I literally cannot do it.
I need
In
you to
the
make a
midst-
Constitution saving throw.
Of, like, looking up to give Thomas the dirtiest look, they just eyes roll up and just...
Yep.
Has Sully gotten here yet?
Sully's been here. I don't know what Sully's doing.
Sully, I
Okay,
didn't
good.
know Sully's been there because it
Someone
literally
agreed,
takes
yeah.
them 5 turns to get there, so I didn't know what was happening.
5
Sully's fucking
turns?
trucking.
That's
Yeah.
true. Sully just gets there as V passes out again.
Jesus, I rolled a 7.
You did indeed.
This is so funny.
So yeah, Sully, you get there as Ezra's freaking out and he is unconscious on the ground again.
Again.
Right, fucking throw some dirt at him or something! Fucking shit!
What? Why are you all just looking at them?
Just throw the dirt, you dumb
Okay,
shit!
I'm gonna throw in the dirt. I'm throwing the dirt.
Fucking shit!
He'll grab some snow and just throw it at.
Funniest way to die.
While they're doing this, I would like to cast Future Instinct
Alright.
with a D12.
Oh!
Noise.
Wonderful.
Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Rolled bad.
Yeah, so Sully's gonna grab a handful of snow and just, as he's yelling at Ezra, he's literally just gonna drop the ball of snow right onto V's face and cast Healing Word.
I love Sully.
It's like the yo-yo of emotions. 6.
I bet you
6.
V takes 7 poison damage
Nice.
when they wake up.
V, as you come back to consciousness, that's you take 2 points of poison damage,
Hog?
and I need you to make a
They live
Constitution
another
saving
day.
throw.
Okay.
All right,
Hey,
excellent.
Okay.
The poison has lessened, but it is still coursing through your veins.
Fucking
What do you guys do?
hell. Shit.
There's nothing I can do.
What
I
are
had
you
nothing.
doing? Just running off on your own, V.
Right, something's wrong with him.
They
What do you mean something's wrong with them?
Or they drank something.
huh, hold
You you do not look so good. You look
uh
like when we had that concoction of
V's
alcohol.
like shoves like move opens the chest out of the air, is like rifling in, pulls out a sachet that's been tied together, pulls open like just dumps some of the snow into her hand with this powder, rubs it up, and then
It goes
licks
conscious.
it. And I'm gonna cast
Incredible.
lesser restoration on myself.
All right, good, excellent. With that, the poison is expunged from your body.
Fuck. Oh, so bitter.
Right, are you done yet?
Oh, I have something that's gonna help you. So he's gonna pull out one of his bottles of alcohol. Just take a swig. It'll make you feel better.
Wrong. Not wrong at all, actually.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take it and just take a swig. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at second level too.
Okay.
So bye-bye second level spells.
Felt.
Adios. I
I
love
think
you.
everyone is
Bye-bye
goodbye
spells.
spells.
Bye-bye spells in general.
Whole team. Bye spells.
8. So I'm still the 4, 7, 15. Cool. I thought it was the one I got earlier. I'll be fine.
You all just hear like this,
I'll be fine.
just this like blaze of fire behind you as you look over your shoulders and just see that the Sandhere homestead is just almost nearly completely engulfed in flame.
Shit. Did you get the woman? Did you get her out?
She's there to the house.
Yes, we
Okay.
jumped out the window, you know?
Fucking
Oh.
crazy.
Alright.
You said there was a zombie man?
Yes.
Yeah? An
Zombie
ice gun?
looked James. James was a zombie. Or looks like James. He had a twin.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. It
believe he mentioned something like that.
came around the corner of the barn.
Right, so Zombie James shot you with an ice gun. Good.
We need to. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you, Ezra. Sully.
Right.
Oh, you are very welcome. Sully's dirt is a very good dirt. The best
Look
of
around
dirt.
for
Sully
dirt. I
is
was
a
like,
dirt engineer.
No? Okay. Thank you.
Let's find this prick.
We'll find him.
Will he wreak havoc on this family in their shitty burnt house?
Yeah, as you guys are having this conversation, you do see Carrie and Connor still unconscious in her arms as Caroline, like kind of limping, walking towards you all.
Is he gonna die?
Well, no, I don't think he will. Mr. Thomas, Mr. Sullivan, you didn't happen to see James in the house when you were rushing through, did you?
No. No, we did not.
Ezra looks at me like, do we?
V sees that question in Ezra. It looks like there were drag tracks leading away from where Connor was. I was trying to follow, and then I got assaulted by one of the creatures. We'll find out. We'll find them. We should get up. We should go.
Well, in the horrible off chance that we do not, I do suggest you hide in the barn for a while or something. Or
Yeah.
perhaps just take the start walking down the railroad.
Oh, I'll go wait in the barn. I don't want to.
Are you hurt at all? I'm sure you're not feeling great.
No, I'm okay. I got a bit of a headache from all the coughing, but
All right.
these two were a great help.
Sure, you boys all right?
Yeah, he's just sleeping.
All right, that's best for now. Do you have something to defend yourself with?
I mean, we got pitchforks and whatnot in the barn.
That'll work.
I'm not much of a fighter, so if somebody comes, it doesn't matter what I have.
Nonsense. He'll pull out a revolver and offer it over to her. It doesn't matter how much of a fighter you are. Point it at them and pull the trigger.
She like shifts Connor in her arm and like takes it gingerly, like holding it by the handle with just 2 fingers, with the barrel pointing at the ground. Well, all right, I'll do my best with this.
Luck.
Yo.
Hopefully you won't
No
need it.
problem.
So.
I understand y'all were just weary travelers, and she kind of looks over at her house. I don't think we're gonna have much in the way of a reward, so if you go after my husband, I don't know that I could repay you for your heroics.
Lady, don't try and talk us out of going to find your husband. Because if we don't go find him, he's gonna fucking die. So you better save it.
And your house is burnt down because of us, so it's okay.
Because of y'all.
We should get going.
That feels like a bit of an exaggeration.
So, one way or another, every minute we stand here talking about it is a minute we're not out looking for her husband. So maybe we should fucking get out of here.
All right.
Go hide in the barn. Thomas will turn on heel and begin following the drag marks.
Okay.
I am right behind him. We are running away from that awkward. We got your house burned down. We got your house burned down.
V catches sight of Sully
Struggling.
struggling.
Really trying.
Yeah, because he can't permanently dash. That just means more exhaustion. So
Mr.
Is
Sully,
that true? Makes sense.
would you like some assistance? Are you all right?
Sully, he's so good. I'm just going at this speed because I like the scenery, you know. he looks horrible. Physically, he's just horrible.
Mrs. Sullivan, I'm sure that scenery's lovely, but we don't have time. Would you mind if I carried you?
Sully,
That'll work.
I approve. Yes.
All right, come here. We'll put Sully on the shoulders, I guess.
Incredible.
Walk-
Sully gets a piggyback ride
Watch the hat. Hold on.
from the most injured person in the party at the moment.
Look, it's fine. And I'll
The only way I'm
Sully
picking up Sully is if I throw the gnome.
Oh, I'd
Yeah.
kick him. We'll play soccer with Sully.
Look,
Jesus.
I was thinking football.
man just
Okay.
saved my life. I can give him a piggyback ride. It's fine.
That's wholesome.
It's
Support this.
Very
I'm a
wholesome.
bad person. I won't be doing this.
Alright, Thomas, make a survival check if you would, please.
Kadoke, is Ezra assisting?
So, absolutely she is.
You're in reverse. You're
Thomas
better at
is the
survival.
coolest. I should've. Yeah, I am actually better.
Yeah, you're 1 point better.
17, not bad. Keeping an eye on the tracks as you go. They are fresh tracks in heavy, deep snow, so they are incredibly easy to keep an eye on. You follow them forward for probably about a good 100, 200-ish feet before you see in a wide 15-foot like radius a bunch of the snow is just gone, and as you kind of reach that point, you see that where the snow is just not there is just a massive hole that leads down into a cavern, and you can see what looks to be like a piton or or a spike has been jammed into the rock and the ice, and a rope has been tied around it and dropped into the hole.
I'm gonna look at the Modron
Modron looks at you.
first, buddy.
Begins to make disappointed whirring sounds as it begins to slowly descend down the rope.
Incredible.
Does the hole like just drop into darkness, or?
No, you can see at the very bottom of it, you can see some light. It probably goes down about 80 or so feet, but you do see a bit of light at the bottom, just like flickering fire. Looks like there's some sort of torch that has been lit and dropped at the bottom.
Actually, can I have you do me a favor? Did we have Sorka's hit points on her token? Because it doesn't mark them on her sheet.
Let me check.
I don't remember if she got hit or not.
Oh, goodness. She is at 14 hit points.
Okay, cool. Sorka, do you want to go down there and help me take a look? Sorka will fly down, use my action to watch through their eyes.
The second Sork goes down, like starts flying down, Thomas is going to quietly, as to hopefully not let the Modron here, say, "Oh, that's surprising. I was setting him down expecting him to die. And think you'd shoot the bird down there."
Yeah.
Which I can't hear, right?
I mean,
No,
this
you
is
can't.
the second Sork starts going down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you were blinded deaf. As you watch the Modron kind of reach the bottom, you see him illuminated by the bit of torchlight that's down there. You see he just kind of looks around for a second, then looks up at you. Thomas, and as you're looking down at him, you see, seemingly just out of the darkness, about 36 just animated claws and hands just shoot out of the darkness and completely encapsulate the Modron before you hear a pew, and all of his shit just goes flying as he is destroyed.
Oh my god, he's gonna lose all his shit. The hands are gonna grab his stuff. Oh no!
I imagine Thomas feels it for one, but also just hears the echoing of the shit slamming against the walls with this massive past perception. So as soon as it happens, Thomas just looks towards Hudson and goes, "Modron's no, no, it's a Modron. He's a little dude's dead."
Shit,
Well,
yeah, that quick?
You would have seen it because he was illuminated by the torchlight at the bottom.
Fucking hell! What the shit's going on down there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
He comes back immediately, so I don't know if the dude shoots him again. But he is instantly bagged, basically.
There's no dude shooting him when he comes back.
He gets just grabbed to death.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
He
was
got-
hand
he-
grabbing and then
He
gunshot.
he got swarmed by about 36 just animated hands of different origin.
Alright,
So funny.
fuck this. Yeah.
Is it
He looks
From
scared
where-
down
where
going,
we
"I
are
really
right
hope
now."
He doesn't feel pain. Lord, he's ripped apart.
Oh my
again.
god, call him back. Call him back. Fuck,
No, I
shit.
can't do that.
is
What?
there room enough for Sorka to like fly above them in this little hole?
You're
thing?
playing a dangerous game there, man.
Yeah, I mean, where the Modron is right now is 80 feet down. So,
Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay. Does the whole like? You said there were like darkness spots. Is it like it goes down and then into like a little cavern that we can't see?
well, if I told you that, then where's the mystery?
You
'Cause
can't see in the
that's-
dark.
Where's this
But
spice?
Sorka can.
Oh, so yeah. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no, yeah, it is a cap. Like here,
That was
just to
was
give
my
you a
point.
better visualization. This was the best
Yes.
art I could find. This, you guys are at the top, and it goes down into a little cavern.
Oh, this
Okay,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Oh, this is a
Okay.
big hole.
I
I thought it
want
was like
to
a
send
little tunnel.
Sorka into peeky in the cavern to see what's the fuck is up. Flying pretty high, so she's not in range of the grabbies, hopefully.
As the Modron becomes corporeal again, just roll a stealth check for the Modron.
1.
He fucking
That's-
botched.
that's a
I
natural
said
one.
botch as you roll.
Yeah,
Fuck,
he gets ripped apart again. I mean, um,
Poor buddy.
That poor man.
But it's actually my turn. I shifted him to savage weapons, so he's just going to stay incorporeal.
okay, that's probably for the best.
Probably for the
Sorka flies through. Roll a stealth check for Sorka.
Okay.
Whew, 23, yeah, easily. As Sorka is flying through, she can see on the cave walls, the ceiling, about 20 feet away from the hole in the ground, are just these writhing, crawling over each other, animated claws and hands. Some are just bones, some are rotted flesh, some are animal, some are something else
And
entirely.
it's not connected, it's just the hand.
They're just hands, yeah.
Just hands. Just everywhere. Oh.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
And they are
standing
just
there,
crawling
these
on the
eyes are-
walls and writhing over one another.
Oh shit, gross. V's eyes have gone like that butter yellow of circus scales, and they just start. There are hands on the walls.
Well, that's pleasant.
All over the place. I don't think we should go down there.
Sounds fucking gross. We have to go down there. Sorry. They can't hear me. Shit.
Oh, she can't. Thomas is going to sit on the ground, Tim,
Mm-hmm.
and he is going to begin to. We saw the shadowy hands, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they were illuminated in the torchlight. They looked like a bunch of hands from different origin.
Okay. This is what he's going to do. He is going to pull out 5 repeater ammo. Actually, no, I don't need to. I have gunpowder. Ezra, mind getting me out one of those jars of gunpowder?
Yes.
Right, yeah. She'll pull out one of them.
Okay.
I think there was 2.
There was 2 jars, yeah.
He's going to glance at Sully and say, "There's not any chance you have any magnesium, is there?"
Not with any spells. Sully is going to
Oh, poor
look in his
buddy.
pockets, and hand you some lint.
Oh,
Incredible.
This is fine. If you didn't, it's not a huge deal. He's going to take the paper out of his bag. He is going to grab some of the what am I blanking on the word of? Oh, we don't have God. Yeah, he's going to grab the paper from his bag and he's going to wrap some of the gunpowder into a small bit of paper. This is significantly worse than if I had magnesium. Any magnesium, any aluminum. I'll quickly check my inventory to see if I have anything that would be made out of aluminum. But as is,
What do
he's going to use gunpowder and paper to try and create a small, very small flare.
oh, a flare, okay.
Yeah, with magnesium and aluminum, it creates one that'd be incredibly bright, but
Yeah. I thought you were about to create something else entirely. I was like, whoa.
I thought you were trying to bomb these hands.
Yeah.
no, he's trying to create light right now.
Which-
Even charcoal would help, but I don't think we have any charcoal either within. I really
Coals.
bet they burn trees and not coal. Like, just
That'd
unfortunate.
be
Much
good.
of unfortunate.
be a good bet. So yeah, you know what? Make a I don't even know what check this would be. Make a Tinker Tools check. Fuck it. This is
15?
tinkering at its finest. 15? Okay. You
But Modron had some.
yeah, the Mojo has some magnesium. You managed to make a
Oh,
oh
hold on. I can make materials. Would I be able to just make a bit of magnesium, or would that not be allowed?
with the time that you guys have, probably not.
Time.
Sully, you just hear, Mr. Sullivan, I can feel that. Please stop.
You don't
That
hear
is so
Sullivan, but he'll just draw a no on your forehead as he
Ink.
continues to draw.
I can still move, so I like do a little like roll my shoulders, like dump him off.
Ah!
I would say with a
He falls in the
15,
cavern.
I'll say with a 15, you can make a very fast burning torch with just paper and gunpowder.
This is fine. It was primarily for the light, so he's going to start crawling, unfortunately, down this little rope. Now that the Modron has proven that it's enough to hold weight.
Are you making a stealth check?
Yes, please.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Sork is seeing how far this cavern goes back and seeing if they can find.
I'm
a
good at
sign
these, he
of-
says, lying.
Oh, you still have
Oh.
your one from your one thing.
The big 8.
Oh.
Big 8, babe.
Hey, I'm a
Let's
mechanic.
go.
Why not?
All right, 8, excellent. Sorka needs to make an investigation check
Investigation. Oh,
Yeah.
shucks.
or survival.
We're all just rolling skills.
No,
Oh, I
it's-
forgot to
okay.
ask Sully. God damn it. Oh.
Well, you're not all the way down yet. What do you ask him? He can
No.
still very easily see you.
Unfortunately, I will look to Sun and say, would you mind if I borrowed your seal of approval?
Oh no.
Oh
He lost
no!
his lighter.
Sully's going to look at you. He's going to squint. Hold on, I'm seriously pondering something. He'll pull out of his pocket, he'll light it. And he's like, Mr. Thomas, if you would drop this or lose it in any kind of way, or if you give it to your little friend over there that destroyed my other thing, okay? I will have to do something. I do not know what yet, but do not lose this little guy, okay? Okay, here you go. The seal of approval.
You trying to take it, then begin to crawl down. I realized I needed something to light this, and I went, oh
Yeah.
no. I lost my lighter.
You lost your
I
lighter.
thought he was just gonna say no.
That was
I
you
thought
know.
about it. I was like,
I thought he was going to say,
60%
for
there.
that, you don't get the seal of approval for that.
Yeah.
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 Ah, lovely. Yeah, he's going to begin to crawl down.
Okay, you begin to climb down the rope, slowly but surely. Eventually, arduously reaching the bottom.
Well, no, he doesn't reach all the way at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
He's stopping partway up.
Excellent. About how far up?
I said about halfway, but you said it's 80 feet, so I'll probably stop 30 feet up.
Okay, so 50 feet from the bottom.
No, 30 feet from the bottom.
30 feet from the bottom. Gotcha.
50 feet from the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Cool.
Do they grab me from there?
Proceed. What are you doing?
He is going to light the paper on the flare, and toss it toward the origin of where the hands were coming from that were attacking.
Okay.
At the
As
same time, he is going to bonus action turn the Modron back physical to see if he is attacked while the light is present.
Okay, as you activate the the torch, air quotes, it gives off this brilliant, like, hot burning light directly, like, next to you. And as soon as your eyes adjust, you see thousands of writhing hands in this cavern. And you hear just this cacophony of what sounds like millions of people just keyboard smashing all at once as little fingertips just clank across the entirety of the cavern away from this bright light and heat.
So they leave it. Okay.
And then it goes
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
They're coming for you, bro. You better pray.
Oh.
Oh,
Natural one?
Oh, do you have inspiration, buddy?
oh no! Okay.
I'm sorry, my buddy.
I need. Oh God. Okay. All right. This is okay. This is how we're gonna do this.
Mage hand his seal of approval back.
Nope.
Incredible.
This is how we're gonna do this.
Disrespectful.
This is bad. I didn't expect you to fail this badly because you can use intelligence.
Yes, I do.
I need you to make a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, my poor boy.
My worst save. That's good.
It's a pretty high DC. I'm just gonna say that.
My poor boy.
13.
13.
Super not good enough.
Okay.
I ripped out.
Well, we'll get to that. 1 second.
No, 1 second. Your seal.
All right.
Thomas loses the seal. He is dead to Sully.
Hundreds of angered.
This might be lost.
Hundreds of angered animated claws strike out at you, just dropping, like, just with reckless abandon, dropping from the roof, jumping from the nearby walls, slashing at you with their sharpened claws, or just, like, sharpened, like, bone, stud, like, finger bones, essentially. You take 26 points of slashing damage. And you fall. Because I am kind. You can make a 1 more strength saving throw with disadvantage.
4.
You grab onto the rope with all of your might and you just feel it shred your palms as you continue to plummet, hitting the ground with a loud thud. Taking an additional. God damn!
If it's more than 1, I'm unconscious.
Okay. Thomas hits the ground, boom, with a loud thud and falls unconscious.
How many feet down is this? This is 80 feet down.
This is 80 feet, yeah.
Okay. So, Ezra is going to tell me how much of this I can get done. If Thomas has to roll death saves, if you like that. Spring for V's bag and grab one of those shots, the tinctures. And then is going to slide her way down the rope.
This is lovely.
Because, no sense of self-preservation.
Holy shit! 1 second!
Yeah, you want to check Twitch, buddy.
Holy fuck! Sorry!
Oh, yeah?
Holy
shit.
smoke.
I just looked at the viewer count and got dead.
What's happening?
And got dead. We're popular.
Hi.
Anyway.
Very popular right now.
When we play,
Anyway.
when we do D&D, we tend to stay in the moment to not lose pacing. But thank you. What? That's crazy. Hi.
Damn.
Buddy?
Hey, legends. Anyway, Thomas is about to fucking die.
Guys?
So, you guys came in at a really great, really cool, really sexy time for all of us.
No,
Anyway.
you're fine. Thank you so much. I'm at a loss. Thank you for the raid. Holy shit. Anyways, so yeah. What are you doing, Ezra? Sorry.
I spring for V's pack, and I'm going to grab one of Atlasov's tinctures.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to just run for the rope and slide down it.
Oh! Okay. Alright. Okie dokie.
How much of this I can get done before Thomas rolls a death save and dies? I don't know. But
Well,
we're going for it.
Are you just dropping, or?
No, I mean, I'm gonna you know how firemen slide down the poles in the movies?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do one of those where it's technically if I think I'm falling too fast, I can catch myself. But really, I am just loosely
Okay.
going
Slowing her
falling.
velocity.
Make a strength saving
Yeah.
throw.
Oh, you asked me a great question right there. You asked me to do something real good.
Two.
I want to go
no.
again. Nope,
Okay.
I'll use my inspiration. This is what I'm
18.
saving it for.
Much better. So you can fall about 60 feet in a round. You already used your
Perfect.
action. So you drop. Slowing your velocity down every so often, you feel your palms just get shredded on the rope as you continue to fall and plummet towards Thomas, who, now that he is just on the ground and unmoving, the animated claws and hands seem to have no interest in him whatsoever, and could go about writhing on the walls and the ceiling. However,
Yeah.
because that technically was a turn for you, Thomas, I need you to roll a death saving throw.
Yeah. Don't botch, buddy. Well,
That is a 7, that is 1 failure.
I am going to, if I can, try and land soft.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a big 10.
Oh.
If
You
I get hit, it matters not.
You land and feel your ankle kind of roll for a second. Roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
Right, yeah, fuck. That is a 16.
16. You land and you feel like your ankle roll for a second. And as you kind of land here, the torchlight giving off a small bit of light, you see Thomas just unconscious in a crumpled mess. You actually see a bunch of like blankets and hides and leathers on the ground from the Mojang when he got poofed. And you take a second to just kind of fall on the ground, rolling off your shoulder, kind of muting a lot of your noise, and slowly kind of springing back up and like limping over to Thomas. I will say you take half damage because you botched your dex save.
Bug. That's okay.
Which isn't bad. You only drop 20 feet, so you take
Not bad.
4 points of falling damage.
Oh, Pog, I still have armor back this.
Well, the ground takes ice.
The ground takes cold damage.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to sneakily slide my way over to Thomas and give him one of those tinctures. So he heals 10 because he is unconscious.
Okay, and that heals him for max, right? I forget how much.
For max, yep, 10.
10, there you go.
Big 10.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Right, yeah. And I'm just gonna, as he wakes up, just sort of offer him a hand. Up now. Up now, child.
I don't think he noticed it. I think he is currently flicking his head all around him, in a panic.
She's
Or the
gonna,
claws coming.
I need both of you. No, Ezra already did. Thomas, I need you to make a stealth check.
7
Buddy!
again. The 7's also good.
Buddy!
I'll see
You
it.
got roll a good stealth check.
God,
Fucking
I
hell.
wish.
I will say both of you do notice a number of animated claws and hands moving in your direction. You do have the torch on the ground next to you.
That's what I was gonna grab. I was gonna say I would like to grab that torch if possible.
Okay, you grab the torch just as about 8 of the animated claws and hands leap in your direction. And as you bring the fire in front of you, the hands just like almost use whatever bit of trajectory they have to like alter their course and out of the way of you and skitter back up the walls.
Okay. I had turned the Modron back to physical form. I'm gonna look towards him and say, I know you've had stuff to burn in there.
He just shakes his head vehemently.
All of his shit's still scattered across the
Yeah, it's just
floor,
everywhere.
isn't it?
Yeah, he's slowly picking it up, but he's like shaking his head like, no, don't burn my stuff.
Don't burn my stuff.
Right, V does that thing with their hand where they light it up. Maybe that'd work.
V's not down here. So unless you
Right,
want to
well
go
maybe
push her
they should
down.
get their ass down here.
Well, as all this has
Way
been
to go.
happening, V,
Mhm.
Sorka does a circuit of this main chamber here, and she sees two things. One, a singular, rounded off, almost like tube-shaped tunnel that leads out, and like deeper into this cave structure. The second thing she notices is a number of runic glyphs on the walls and ceiling of this this main chamber itself. Don't really know what they are for. You can kind of guess probably some sort of undead bullshit. But Circa continues to go into that tunnel.
Yes, she does.
And as she continues to make her way down that tunnel, she can immediately see what looks like wet drag marks on the stone and ice floor. Looks like something had been, covered in ice or something, and it has slowly begun to melt. And she can, as she continues down this hallway about 60 or so feet, she begins to hear what sounds like this, it's almost like bull breathing. It's like this heavy.
Okay.
Does she continue making her way forward?
Yes, very sneakily.
Roll a stealth check for.
We get up on the ceiling and we scuttle.
Roll a stealth check for Sorka. She does notice that on the walls and ceiling in this tunnel there are no hands.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, 20. Okay. She continues to fly forward, kind of half flying, half scuttling along the rooftop, or the ceiling, I should say. She reaches the threshold of the end of this tunnel and sees a massive open area made out of fine stonework. A lot of it has been crumbled and left to ruin. But you can see what looks to be a broken altar at the top of a set of stone steps. And on top of it, what appears to be an unconscious James Sandhere. In front of him, looking down at his unconscious body, what appears to be a zombified James Sandhere? Question mark? She also notices a massive shadowy figure looming behind him. The light not quite illuminating the form, but it looks very big, and that is the source of the heavy breathing.
Alright. Once we get there, V is going. Oh, God, I want to know what the thing is. Can she get any closer to
Sorka?
that? Yeah.
Make a perception check for Sorka. As she tries to discern it in the darkness. She has dark vision, but it's just... she can't make out great detail, so...
Oops, I was meant to do the clicky.
She does indeed have advantage, yes. 8. Nah, she can't make
Damn
out...
it!
she can't make out detail on this looming figure.
Okay. V's gonna recall her. Have her come back. And
Okay.
pop out.
Alright. Just at this time, you hear the echoing of Ezra's voice, saying, as she's having a conversation with Thomas, that, maybe they should get their ass down here.
What the Look around and look down.
Yeah, Sully's standing next to you.
Oi!
What the fuck are you doing down there?
Oi, down. Need your fire.
Right, Mrs. Sullivan. I'm
They
going down.
are a very little bit of a crazy. Okay, I cannot. What? No, absolutely not.
Well, we're gonna go say that, man. But it's up to you. And Bede's gonna start making their way down the rope.
Sully's gonna die. I have disadvantage on ability checks.
I have 10 HP and I
That's
think she
your
has a
fault.
similar amount. Wow!
Oh.
Y'all are fucked up. I'm doing so good right now.
I was doing great, and then I got dealt like 30 damage.
Okay,
You
before
missed,
we
like, 4
potentially
checks.
have more combat, I'm trying to remember how many people I've hex remedied.
Not me. I was in the
Not
burning
me.
building.
You were in the, but did I hex remedy you in the fight against the orc? Because that was also this morning.
Yes.
Did you? Yes.
I got Thomas. Was it Thomas and Sully?
Yes.
We
So
never
it's
short rested. Yeah, this was immediate.
never
God, it's
short
just battle after battle. Jesus, fuck.
Yeah,
But
we're
this is
getting
the
fucked up right now.
same thing. So I thought I'd check that, so I can't
Yeah,
do it for
good job.
Thomas or
Forgot
Sully.
that the orcs was
got one
right
for
before the
Ezra.
fucking burning building. Wow.
Yeah, because we turned around and it was there. Yeah.
Guys, it's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get him.
Okay, so V, you are helping Sully get down the rope.
Yes.
Okay.
If he wants to come.
I will give if V helps Sully, Sully will pat her on the back and do not drop a Sully, okay? He's got a lot going on in his brain and we cannot lose that, okay? And he's gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I will do to help. The shimmy. The scoot.
Okay. I need you to roll. So this is how this works. Either you can roll a stealth check for Sully with disadvantage, or you both can roll one separately, of which Sully has disadvantage, I believe, because of his
Okay.
exhaustion.
I'm gonna for stealth. I'm gonna take my chances because I have a +8.
Oh shit! That's right. Oh, that's
That's a good
right.
idea.
Yeah.
So
That's a good idea. Alright.
Um,
Cool. Delicious. Okay, so just stealth.
jeez.
That's not bad. Okay. All right. Excellent.
It could be a 7, guys.
It
Could be a 7.
Twice,
Uh,
Like
actually.
3 sevens in a row.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The DC to escape unnoticed by the hands. They have no eyes. Their tremor sense is very limited. It's 10. So
Really? They have no eyes?
yeah, they have no eyes.
That's crazy.
So as
On
you,
the hand?
yeah, it's crazy, right? How about fuck both of you? How about that? As you begin to
Sorry.
slowly descend down the rope towards Thomas and Ezra, Thomas, you look over at the torch, and just with your innate knowledge, know that you probably only have a couple more minutes on this torch before it's gone.
So they're down, right?
Slowly and surely, we can say after about a minute, they make their way down quietly.
Thomas leave. I'm joking.
Yep.
Just leaves. Just calls out. Like, oh well.
Says,
I've done
no,
my
I
part."
don't think so.
Well, we didn't have to suspend disbelief. He would be.
Once they
I
get
know.
down, V's gonna whisper. James is through that tunnel in a chamber with himself in zombified form staring down at him. And there's also some very big, large, heavily breathing something in the corner. Just thought y'all should know.
Well, if we were smart, we would crawl back out and leave.
I mean, you're smart. Personally, I'm dumb as shit, though, so if you don't want the torch, I'll take it.
Well, the torch will be out in a moment, so
Sure, I'll be fine.
No, this was me hinting at the one that can create the lights.
Produce flame.
Okay. Produces flame in her. They produce flame in their hand.
Right, so are we walking or not?
I can't help but feel a little bit responsible for this, man.
Right, yeah, you know, our presence in their home did sort of get him iced. So
There was undead giants and creatures walking through here without us. There's no reason to assume that this was our fault.
we did sort of engage in the whole, you know, challenge bit with the big man. Or you know, villains do this shit all the time. She's just gonna start walking.
Oh,
Remember
Wow.
down there, V's gonna follow and try and like. Do the hands have a reaction to the fire?
they do not like it.
Okay, yeah, we're Indiana Jonesing it with the fire hand.
Okay.
Sully is first going to look at Thomas. Okay, where is my seal?
Oh god. Oh.
I told you not to drop it, but you did. So now we are here.
Oh, I'm willing to bet he did not drop it. I'm willing to bet that was a clutch to his heart thing because he understands the light staves him off. I'm
Yep.
willing to bet that man hit the ground right before he hit the ground. He's like, I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna roll, I'm gonna light the lighter to keep him away, and you just not bam unconscious. Just
No, by you dropping, it dropped. So, Sully logic.
Sully watch. Yeah, it fell.
Sully
It
is
it
smart.
touched the ground. But he will, you know, hold it out towards him. But he is trying to keep pace with V to be within the light.
Mm.
Yeah, Sully is pulling out a candle, not his Modron candle, but a candle. And and lighting it with his seal before he tucks his seal away because he is dramatically slower.
Yes, he is. Poor bastard. Oh, he isn't on V. Oh no, he's trying to walk separate. Yeah.
All right. Excellent. So you guys make your way towards this tunnel? Is that what I'm understanding?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to unalive ourselves.
So yeah, certain party members want to die apparently.
Hey guys, I don't know if you know this. That's sort of
Look, your
a fundamental
suicidal
pillar of my
tendencies
character.
don't have to affect fees.
You can
So
leave.
stay home. So stay home.
Not me.
I'll
I said
just die.
V.
Oh,
V.
okay. Okay, yeah.
The
V,
party
maybe I
members
shouldn't
that's
be encouraging
also
you to
at
die.
so low of HP and rushing into danger.
I have one friend
I
in
don't-
this whole world.
Don't forget, you guys have some really baller substances.
Yes. Guys, do we take the vitamins?
You can take the vitamins.
What if I take all 5 of the vitamins at once?
No.
God.
All I'm gonna say is don't forget about the items that you have in your possession.
Yes, including the spell bullet of cure wounds. I don't know who has this, but it seems like it's about to come in big boy handy,
Big boy handy.
considering nobody has healing at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to pull out one of his revolvers. By the way, I've been handing these things out. I still have 2 more after
have-
what I gave that lady.
Yeah, you have a good bit.
I have 2 more first level spells.
So he's going to pull out his revolver, load the first bullet with cure wounds, load the one to the right of that, so the last one in the chamber, with magic missile, and then load the other 3 with normal revolver ammo.
Okay.
Okay, so it goes cure wounds, bang, 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 magic missile.
Yeah, because he can cure wounds, and when he reloads, just shift the cylinder to magic missile if need be. But
Yeah, that
if
makes
he
sense.
shoots it, it won't accidentally be magic missile.
I'm gonna heal you, magic missile. Pa, 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 pa.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's heal, and then if somebody shoots again, it won't just be magic missile. You know, they would have to willingly decide or shoot everything in the cylinder.
Right.
Guys, how we feeling about Deluge right now?
how we feeling about Deluge? What a good question.
Personally,
Uh,
I'm feeling great about it. I have
I'm
been since we
thinking-
found it.
One of the Growlspice would be.
Oh, I'm absolutely popping one of these vitamin supplements.
So just so people who are now currently tuning in know what they're talking about. This is Deluge.
Oh yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
It is
Show it off.
packaged in a single dose of vials. Ingesting this ethereal blue liquid gives subjects temporary access to spell-like abilities depending on the purity of the substance. It is, I should note, a substance, nothing else.
Vitamin.
Yeah.
It's an essential oil.
Basically, you take a 1d4 Constitution damage, like your actual Constitution score is reduced by 1d4, and you gain essentially spell points, which you can use to cast any first-level spells you wish, as the Secrets of the Weave is opened up to you. It's pretty cool. Have very high risk, high reward type item.
Okay, yeah. Ezra had pocketed all of the Grellsvice, for, you know, vitamin taking purposes. And now we'll hold up the little pouch, and shake him around and go, right, these'll make you, a bit quicker. Anybody interesting?
We'll hold out a hand.
Yep, one. I take one.
There's,
Which ones are these ones?
there's what,
These
two
are the
of
advantage
each?
on initiative.
Advantage on initiative and attacks.
And
For
attacks.
1 hour, but after that hour, you gain disadvantage on initiative checks and attack rolls until you complete a short or long rest.
Yeah. What I'm
Oh.
saying is we take this, and then we sit, and we go to sleep for an hour.
It is bright and early in the morning, dog. The day's
I
hardly
mean a nap.
started.
Catnap. I call catnap.
We maybe.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
What?
All
He will hold a hand out for the deluge.
right.
Not the deluge, not the deluge. God no, the spice stuff, whatever that's called.
The Girls Vice? Okay.
I think
Now
there-
I'm down
I think
to,
there was
I'm
only-
down to 2 Girls Vice for me. There was only 5.
Those
There's
5
Girls Vice
those
and
5
2
girls
Deluge.
Vice? Okay.
Yep.
God no, you would not touch the deluge.
But if somebody wants the deluge,
How?
I beg someone to take this, please. It's
I have.
I mean, Sully
teachers,
literally has
two
nothing else to
first-level
do, so
spells, and
yeah, but Sully could fuck his Constitution score super bad. Does he have good con?
he has a 14.
Oh
That means
God!
that
You can get
maximally
down to a
average.
10.
Yeah, or
No,
or
I
as
could-
little as a 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Sully's literal choice right now is to vicious mockery.
Okay, listen. If you want it, I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, take it. Fuck it. All right.
I mean, Sully's crazy.
Sully is crazy, and you know what? I'm encouraging this bad decision, babe. Fucking go for it. Here, I give you one of the
Yeah.
deluge.
Take it with a little bit of alcohol. Go on.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm taking the girls' vice with. We're a bottle
yeah.
of whiskey, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, Sully for sure grabs one of his top shelf out. This deluge, is it like a dissolvable?
It's a liquid. It's
a
in a
liquid?
vial.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
You
liquid.
just you take a
Yeah.
shot. The
It's-
girls' vice
okay.
is the pill.
It's an ethereal blue liquid.
Okay. So Sully's gonna take the deluge. He'll shoot it back, and chase it with some top shelf
Yeah.
alcohol
Some,
that he has.
An upper with a downer.
What is it?
How
Yeah.
So what was one of the alcohols I came up with? I don't have it off the top of my head. Like midnight
Like
tear or some
raindrop
shit.
or
Raindrop,
something?
yeah.
And sand something. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you chase with a little bit of raindrop. Okay, go ahead and roll a 1d4.
Okay, but how does this
One.
deluge taste?
Manifesting 1.
Oh, deluge. It tastes weirdly. It tastes like it almost tastes like liquidized like peppermint cinnamon candy in a way. With this very, very, very vague and faint, like cough medicine aftertaste. Very faint.
Okay. Yeah. So as Sully shoots it and then takes his chaser, his internal monologue voice goes off.
Hell yeah.
Well, that wasn't very strong. I've been kicked by cats harder than this alcohol here. And let's see. Oof.
The worst
Oh.
possible
Oh
outcome.
my god. You poor fucking bastard.
Your
So my
your
so
constitution
do I
score-
lose?
Yes. How many
Yeah.
hit points do you lose, bro?
Do I lose
8.
8 hit points?
Yeah.
Or is his max reduced by 8? Because those are different.
No, yeah, whatever.
Oh, is it just you can't be healed
Does it
up
come
that
from,
much?
Does it come from the top or does it come from the bottom?
Your maximum is reduced by 8. Correct.
Okay, so that
Sorry.
doesn't.
That is his current. That was the question.
No, it doesn't fuck with your current. Your maximum is
Technically.
reduced by 8.
Oh,
If
it's
you
just he
if
can't get healed up that much.
yeah,
Okay,
if
that
you
makes
were
sense.
full health, you would lose 8 hit points, but
Okay. And in 4 long rests, you'll have a regular constitution.
that's actually
And in 2 long rests, you'll be fine.
that's actually a mistype.
Very
You regain 1 point of your lost constitution each long rest.
Yeah.
I didn't write that correctly. The way it's written, the way it's written is after 4 long rests, your constitution returns to you. But no, it gradually
Yeah.
returns with
It
rest.
gradually returns, yeah.
Yeah.
I understood it that way, even though the sentence wasn't written that way. So when you were like, I typed it wrong, I was like, what?
Oh,
I was
okay.
Oh
like,
no.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah, no, I figured it's a gradual climb. Okay, so in 2 long rests, you won't be exhausted, and in 4, you'll be back to normal.
So nice.
Amazing.
So
More drugs.
Solely, as you finish imbibing this substance, you have that bit of monologue in your head, and you feel this, for a second, what feels like a deep punch to your gut. And then the punch twists, and it pinches, and it twists some more, and you feel as if your insides themselves are just rended open, and spilling out of you is this magical force, as everything in your vicinity, as your eyes go wide, take on this strange, almost ethereal blue hue, as you see the magic behind everything. Behind every living thing, everything the weave touches, you see for a brief second. And then your head snaps back, and your eyes take on, for right now, until you spend the points, this ethereal blue coloring.
Holy shit.
Okay, I think this stuff is a pretty good. If you like the color blue like Sully, you should take this too. V, you want to have a little bit of this Delucius? It makes the world so pretty.
I want to say yes, but I don't want to take the last one. I won't.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, probably.
You don't want to roll 4 and also reduce your con by equal amount? No?
Brain doesn't want to take that from Hazel.
Yeah.
But yeah, also, I'm good. I think I'll be fine with, looks at the pill. Help we can get. Take it.
Okay. Did you take it,
Grab whiskey.
as you take it and consume the Grell's Vice capsule, immediately as it rushes into your body, you feel this tingling sensation, and all of your muscles and your motor function just becomes extra sensitive. As you begin to blink and look around, there's a motion blur to all of your surroundings as you move a fraction of a second faster than the actual world. Or at least that's how you perceive it.
Sex cool.
6 cool.
And you have that for an hour.
An hour, yes.
I love this.
Thomas, you also take one of those, right?
Thomas
Yes.
is-
However,
Okay.
conventional medicine, medicine in quotation marks, typically doesn't act instantly in pill form, so he does something a little bit weird. He takes the capsule, he's gonna split it in half to him. He's gonna separate it and yeah,
Are you gonna snort it?
snorts it.
Oh.
Incredible.
It introduces it to the bloodstream.
Thomas,
fast.
my beloved. It's dumb.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it kicks in immediately. You can chew it.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing.
Oh my god! Could you imagine?
Do you imagine taking an Advil and you just like crunch?
Crunch. Or you like squish it? It's a little gel capsule.
Yes. Ugh, I believe in the
Ugh.
gel supremacy.
It's like a gusher.
Yeah.
Awful tasting gusher.
Delicious.
Yeah, just an awful gusher.
Gusher make me go zoom.
Cursed
Would
gusher.
you give her would you give her inspiration back if she goes crunches into one of her gel capsules?
Oh, no, I wouldn't. No, do not do that to
Do
yourself.
not do this.
No.
Do not.
Is there like something wrong with that? Like besides the psychotic thing, like is there
The psychotic thing.
is there like medically something wrong with that?
I think
No, it tastes awful, so they
really,
put it in a
really
capsule.
bad.
Sounds good to me.
Anyways, Thomas, everything for you as well also slows down, and everything at like your periphery just all of a sudden takes this almost like motion blur filter effect as you look around, as you feel just everything about your body and your senses just heightened.
I'm also popping one of these babies for reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chew it. I'm kidding.
I need you to make a Constitution
Me?
saving throw.
Oh, did anybody else make Constitution? That's me.
14. You take it,
Oh my god.
and for a second, nothing seems to happen. And then you just hear a just shitty voice. Oh. It really sucks, doesn't it?
What?
Not being able to partake the pleasures of the world.
Rod, it doesn't work.
Afraid not. Only the really strong stuff takes hold of us.
What if I take more than the recommended dosage? What if I just go to town on it? Figured this out with alcohol, but I figured that it was just fuck.
I always enjoy a bad decision. Let's see what happens, Ezra.
You all watch her as she has taken it, and then her brow seems to furrow a bit, and she holds up the other two, and is just looking at him in her palm, and she seems to be contemplating taking the rest of the girl's way. It's mean, and I won't do it. But she seems to be thinking.
Ezra, you alright? Maybe we save that for later.
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
A little tingly, little Jumping, maybe.
She turns to Thomas.
A little. It'll catch up with you. Let's go. His eyes are like a little bit wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like,
This man looks like Tony Montana in a Scarface. You wanna play? Okay, let's play. This man's about to tell you to say hello to his little friend.
Yeah, he wants to tell him again. he created an instant while high on shit.
Incredible.
is it like the alcohol thing?
It's working fine. And she tucks the pouch back into her own bag, and starts walking forward.
Alright, we better get moving.
Alright, I need somebody to roll a investigation or perception check, your choice.
Could it be with advantage? Because I know where to go.
This isn't for that.
Isn't for that. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
22.
22.
That works.
Thomas, you are wired. The world has never felt more alive to you as you
He's done
begin.
drugs before. Come on.
Nothing like this. This is something different. This is something otherworldly.
Oh, sorry. Substance.
Yeah, substances. You've done substances from this realm of existence. This is created from something from beyond. Which make a history check. Yeah, you've heard of grells. They're awful aberrations. And that is what this apparent substance is made out of, from what I believe Ezra told you. She figured out what this
She
was.
knew all about it.
No. And as you begin to walk down this tunnel towards the end of it, you can't help but hear this something. You're not sure if it's the buzzing of the world and your heightened state or something else, but you kind of stop and you look, just turn right and look directly at the wall. You look up at a little spider web. You kind of, in the waning light of the torch, hold it up to the web. And it gives off this very weird, almost iridescent light. Like, almost as if it's not real web, it's synthetic.
Great. He's like holding the flickering like embers, what's left of the torch up. She said it ends very soon. He looks at it. He just looks at it, and he like gets a little bit closer. Goes, "I must be a bit bird-brained right now." But this doesn't look right to me.
Take a look. Can I take a look at it once he points it out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take a look at it in the waning light as well, and it has like a weird sheen to it, like an iridescent sheen. Like, it doesn't reflect like normal web would. It almost looks like it's a synthetic, like almost like fishing line in a way, but it looks like a spider web.
Is it an illusion?
It looks real. If it was an illusion, but I figure with 22, Thomas probably would have disbelieved it.
Maybe. No, this is most likely them. There's probably plenty of these around. They're gonna track where we're moving using them. Do I, looking any around at all, do I see this leading to any others, like, around?
You make an investigation check. 17. You don't see any in, the closest proximity to you, and the very, like, small bit of light that you have left. However, you do see where the spider web is. The rock behind it is heavily scorched.
Or a trap. Just make sure to duck. He's gonna keep going through it.
Thomas is fucked up right now.
He's gonna do what now?
He's just gonna go under it. Like, he's gonna avoid it.
Well, no, it's attached to the right hand side of the wall. You don't have to move into it at all. It like the rock wall itself behind the spider web is scorched. Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming I've never seen anything like this before.
Interesting.
No.
Does it look like the wire ends at any points in the wall?
No, it looks like it's attached at the where the wall meets the roof or the ceiling of the cave, and then it just kind of is just splayed out like a normal spider web would be, and it kind of hangs there in the corner of the wall and the ceiling.
Very weird. Very weird. And behind it is scorched.
Yeah.
Incredibly weird.
I want to light it on fire and see if it burns like a.
That is a terrible idea. Why would you do that?
Do you do that, G?
Kill all the hands.
Kill all the hands.
Kill all the hands.
But also probably us. So.
I made a much brighter light than that. I mean, it might have been burned before. It's scorched.
Well,
it's a terrible idea. Let me get about
is it
this
like-
far away. He's gonna start backing away from you. And then he's like, once he's like 10 foot away, he starts waving you. Like, go on.
I'm gonna hang by
Alright.
Thomas because he's not doing too hot right now.
Can I non-fire hand?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and grab a little like piece of this webbing and take it off?
We are so easily seduced by mystery. We
Sure.
could just
I
walk
know.
by this, you guys.
Sure.
Fuck.
As you like reach out with your hand, you watch as this small little black spider just scurries across the web, and attempts to bite your finger. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Bad spider. Not
Well,
dexterity save. 16.
Okay, you pull your finger back before it has a chance to. As you pull your finger back, it immediately turns around and begins to scurry back to the corner where it was sitting previously.
Did I manage to like get a little piece of the webbing?
Nope.
It looks like a real spider though, right?
As far as you can tell, you've seen spiders before. It looked like a real one.
It's a cat on the spider.
yeah, I hate to break this to you guys. This is nothing. There's nothing here. So maybe we, get to the zombie James.
Avoid him. If you can. Alright.
Right, yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
out of my way to not touch that wall right there.
Well, let's go.
So weird.
Okay.
Well, when we pass, Thomas is going to put his torch up and just. Well, the curiosity's taking him a little bit. He tries to do it like very nonchalantly, just
Roll a sleight of hand check.
stealth or sleight of hand.
This is sleight of hand.
Botch.
It's the exact same number. I don't
Fucking
know why.
garbage.
14. What's everyone's passives? Pretty low, right? I'm pretty sure.
Unfortunately, 12.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, you kind of just like nonchalantly. The torch is about to go out anyway, so you're probably gonna drop it anyways. But yeah, you just kind of nonchalantly wave it across the web, and you watch as the web just burns immediately, just disintegrates. But that spider stays right in that corner, and on the wall where the spider sits, this huge piece of rock begins to lift up, revealing a hidden chamber behind it.
See, I said
Hey,
that.
alright, Tommy
You
boy.
didn't see him light it. It just moved.
And then you watch as that little spider begins to get to work recreating the web.
Right, quickly then, you wanna go now?
Is this the way to James and James?
No. This is a secret. Secret adventure. Go now.
What?
In?
You go through.
I'm walking.
through.
Yeah.
Okay.
He shakes his
Alright.
head. He's like, "Wow, she is so easily like diverted." He at the point he's like, "I should have just tossed the stick back up there, and she would have followed it." Like,
Yes.
You know, it'd be like that.
Okay.
We
All right.
follow happily.
You guys
Yeah.
make your way in. Immediately as you make your way in, there's a very small single file line, wide enough for a single file line tunnel that leads forward about 15 feet before it opens up into what appears to be like a small study. And as you step foot within this space, several crystals embedded in the rock wall boom, 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 just illuminate, giving off this brilliant purple light within the space. And immediately you see what appears to be some sort of small study. You see a desk that is somewhat well kept. You see a number of kind of tapered off at the top bookshelves within the space. You see what appears to be a cloak hanger with a cloak on it. And you all just hear this voice kind of ring out, "Welcome back, Archmage."
Hello?
What the fuck is this guy up to? There's no one in the room though.
No. You do see in the center of the room, much like one of the purple crystals that is embedded in the wall that's giving off illumination, in the center, you see a somewhat raised, kind of circular shaped platform with runic glyphs carved all throughout it. And right in the center, kind of resting in a small divot, is a perfect, kind of elongated, about 3.5 feet long, crystalline rod that just rests in the center of the divot.
I want it.
Really doubt it. But crystals are a very specific thing. Could I make a psionics check to know if this would work as has anything to do with psionics?
Yeah, can I see what it is too? With Arcana.
Sure, both of you make Arcana checks.
This is specifically if it is something arcana, it doesn't matter to me. This is specifically if it is anything to do with
Oh.
psionic.
Can I add my my bardic inspiration?
Sure. Hello.
Maybe I should probably use that.
Hog?
Is it D6 right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
D6, correct.
Alright, 20.
20. V, immediately you go like a runic glyph platform. Immediately, while not as fancy or ridiculous looking, you've seen something similar where you grew up. This is basically an arcane on and off switch for connected ley lines and runic glyphs.
That's
Okay.
You, Thomas, at first you thought that those crystals illuminated because you stepped in, maybe they're enchanted. But with your innate abilities, you sense consciousness in those crystals.
hold on.
There's something psionic about them.
We're
Psi
fighting
crystals.
Tony Stark.
Very, very interesting. Hee. How about the center rod? Is there anything psionic about that?
No, that is it is magical, and you get this as well, V. But there's nothing psionic about it.
Just wanted to-
It
just wanted
seems
sure.
to be a control rod, like a catalyst for whatever ley lines and magical glyphs connect with this nexus point.
Would I know how to work it? Like, is the rod like if I take out the rod, is that like turning it off?
Correct. Yeah.
And I can't. Can I get a hint about what that would control?
You didn't roll quite high enough for that now.
Poor lady.
You all do hear. Archmage, are you feeling all right this evening?
Feeling fine. He's looking. He stepped over to these crystals and he's really just looking at them.
Roll a straight charisma check.
You stupid bitch. Oh!
16. All right. Good to hear, Archmage. Let me know if you need anything. I'll be standing by. And every time you hear the voice, you see the purple crystals glow very faintly with the
This is
cadence.
so wild. I'm gonna start sneaking around this room, seeing if I can muss up anything of interest outside of the big fat arcane glyph in the center of the room.
Okay, there is a desk and there are 2 bookshelves within the room.
Yeah, just gonna start some casual rifling.
Okay. How's Sully reacting to this?
That's a good question. Um, Sully. I don't know. I feel he sees everything as blue. Um, he's just walking around. He's not paying any kind of attention to it. If like there's any kind of tinkery type things, he'll go to those. But he's not impressed by any of this. He's just walking as if like he's seen this every single day of his life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, that's the question.
Is there any other magical tools displayed in case
that cloak
in this room
magic?
at all?
Specifically.
Do you want to go take a look at it?
Hmm? Will you take a look?
Take a rifle?
Yeah, we're scanning for other kind of be like, here's my array of magical stuff.
Goodies.
Roll an investigation check. You, Ezra, I guess roll an Arcana check?
Pog.
Yeah, Pog indeed.
13.
13. What'd you roll? V4.
Big 4.
You begin to look around.
Is there a desk within here? Because it is a study.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a desk and
there's-
2 bookshelves, which I was gonna go give a peruse when.
Thomas is going to begin perusing the I just said the
Desk.
word desk. I
Desk.
just said
See
it.
if you can find like a name, maybe like I signed my
Yeah.
letters, Archmage, whatever.
Yeah. He's gonna begin perusing the desk. Can I make an investigation or
You're gonna be perusing the desk. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Correct. Sorry.
unnatural 20? Unnatural.
Excellent. Okay. So you are Ezra 13. This cloak, it's nice. It's like a very fine, kind of almost black velvet, like high collared, kind of wide, sleeved at the hand opening kind of cloak. Like it looks very much like a very, sexy like newt type wizard cloak. Just to make a magical beast reference. But it could be magical. Yeah.
I think Hazel had to BRB.
Hazel did BRB.
Oh, Hazel did BRB. Excellent.
Causing a
That's
mess.
fine.
Sorry.
You, Thomas, begin to look through the desk, and as you pull open one of the drawers, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's good. 17.
17. As you pull open the drawer, you see this small little bead flash with this pink energy, and it just washes over you for a second, and you just shrug it off. And the little bead goes inert within the drawer itself.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't think they were planning on leaving that man there a long time. We should probably get going. We can come back and look around.
Within this drawer, the first drawer you opened, with that roll, let's see. Open the good one. You see a number of what appear to be like spell books, spell scrolls, treated inks, and paper for spell writing and crafting. Just at a glance, like very just archaic things that you've read about in your life, that not very many people do anymore. Yeah, it's what you see. Do you grab any of it?
He'll grab the scrolls, and he'll look at V and says, "Well, why don't you have to reminder that we have to actually get going?" But he will hold out the scrolls towards you.
Oh, I take scrolls. Pretty scrolls. Are they spell scrolls?
They are indeed spell scrolls, yes.
For what?
Well, wouldn't we like to know? But we have to go.
Yeah,
We do have to
it
go.
takes time to discern spell
It
scrolls.
takes time to discern. Okay. Well, I stashed them. How
There
many?
are 4 in total though.
Ooh.
Who knows?
I'll
In
take
combat, maybe you just whip one out and be like, I cast whatever
This.
it is, and then he might be like, it's on your spell list, or he might be like, well, sucks for you.
Thomas, with your passive perception, 2 of the spell books are spine up. You do see in very fine gold thread, kind of weaved into the spine of these very incredibly, impeccably well kept books, are the initials VC.
Hazel freaking out. She's literally. Thank you for turning your camera to show us that, Hazel.
Yes, thank you.
He will snag both of those as well, and stash them away in Ezra's bag that is on his back.
Okay. With that investigation check, you also find at the back of this same drawer a single vial, slightly larger than the ones you found previously. This is a potion of greater healing.
I drink. No, I store that away as well.
Okay.
He steals that away. Doesn't he say anything? Just
Love how we're all assholes. Can
Did we
that
unfortunately leave?
that rod doesn't do anything else besides
Turn on and off.
an on and off switch for the floor?
Well, just to let you know, you're unsure. It could be an off and on switch for any ley lines or runic glyphs in the vicinity.
I feel like turning off anything he set up would be handy, but also maybe bad.
Makes you assume that he set everything up. Go on, make your decision.
There's only one entity on your shoulder, and it is the devil Alcea right now. There are no angels there.
Let's try and pick up the rod.
Okay. You wrap your hand around the rod, and as you do, you feel it throb in your hand with energy and power. I need you to make... No, I'm just kidding. As you pull the rod out of the divot, you feel this small little tension break as, invisible to the naked eye, arcane tethers are keeping it in place within the divot. And as you pull it out, you watch, with a flash of arcane energy, the runic glyphs within the raised pedestal itself begins to diminish as the light slowly drains out of the glyphs and pulls into the floor and vanishes elsewhere.
Is the rod itself so magical?
Still feels like it's throbbing and pulsating in your hand. You all hear the loudest cacophony of things slamming into rock that you've ever heard, as you just hear thousands of things plummet and slam in a different chamber.
All the hands fell down? I'm hoping all the hands fell down.
That'd be nice.
You look out and see.
Yes, let's take a peek outside.
Okay. You take a
I'm
peek
taking a
out.
rod with me, by the way.
You take a peek outside, and as you do, you in fact see all of the hands on the ground unmoving. And you also hear,
Thank
"Hey,
God.
hurry back! No, get back!" Just gunshots firing off deeper in the tunnel.
Well, I think.
Okay, it's time to go.
Yep.
As a note though, when you were describing, I would have taken the cloak. I don't care if I get trapped. I want it. Fun fancy wizard cloak. Mine.
Okay.
But I sell
Fancy
it.
wasn't bad.
I sell it.
All right. So you guys rushing towards where you heard the gunshots?
Oh, super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you
More
begin to
fancy clothes
rush,
for me, and you know it.
as as you begin to rush forward, you immediately hear like this heavy, labored breathing, this massive metallic thing scraping across the ground, and this grunt as it rears back and slams towards someone who like grunts and gets out of the way as you hear the metal just like ricochet and clatter across the stone as small bits of it breaks. You hear a few more gunshots ring out from that direction. Making your way to the threshold, you see the chamber that I described previously to V when she was in Sorka, and you see currently embroiled in some sort of battle with this massive skeletal minotaur is what appears to be a zombified James Sandhere, with a not zombified version laying upon a altar of some kind within the room.
Okay, guys. Plan.
Isn't James and James?
You stupid motherfucker. Plan.
Well,
We
you're gonna have time to talk about this because we're gonna take a quick break at that point.
fantastic. Pog.
BRB.
BRB.
Hey,
cuties.
look at camera to see Hazel's reaction. To the capstone, Tim.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Tim, you are running this campaign to 20. I am holding you at fictional and real life gunpoint
Yeah.
to do so.
All right, you got
Yeah.
it. Anyways, so jumping
Oh,
back.
I'm not threatening anybody.
No, not at all. You're jumping back into the session as you guys rush into this room and see the Minotaur and this undead James Sandhere question mark embroiled in combat. I need you all to roll initiative.
We have advantage.
Oh shit. Well, some of you do. Some
Oh,
of you who aren't resistant to drugs. I mean vitamins.
Yes, vitamins.
Yeah.
Forgot to click my token. I am dumb and stupid.
No.
Well, super yes. Actually.
I go.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Where's the thing? Ooh, sexy, cool.
Nice.
I rolled a 20 and a 19. Ah,
Look at this. Two
Okay.
20s.
Ooh, they rolled real ass. Real ass.
Wait, Sully, does Sully have advantage right now? Or is he at disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh.
He didn't take the girl's vice.
He didn't take the pills.
No, he
He
didn't.
took the deluge.
That is correct. Because he needed spells.
Oh, that's so sad. I thought we had two 20s.
Yeah.
But top of initiative, V. V, at the start of your turn, you feel in your grasp still the rod pulsate with energy, and you all hear a voice call out, Archmage, there's undead running rampant in the laboratory. Would you like me to take care of that for you?
Yes. Yes, you would. Yes, we definitely would.
Yes. Please subdue.
Wonderful. You watch as the rod, seemingly by its own power, pulls your hand up and points itself towards the Minotaur skeleton. I need you to go ahead and roll 5d8.
What spell is this?
I don't know.
This is not a spell, this is a spell effect, a magical effect.
Oh my god.
5d8.
I have a quick question.
17.
What's that?
You may say no if it's too much, but with the 25 before, while we were in that thing, when she pulled the staff out, does it seem like the consciousness moved to the rod?
Correct.
Oh.
Do we just have this now, you guys?
You got
Does it only work
okay.
here?
I don't know.
With 17, damn, that's unfortunate. You watch as there's this pulse of pink, kind of ringed and white energy that shoots out towards the Minotaur skeleton, and you see it slams into this creature and bounces around its like skeletal cage torso, and you see it leaves behind a little bit of residue, but it seems unfortunately unaffected at the moment.
Yeah.
However, you still have your turn.
Oh, okay. Cool. Where's Alive James?
He is behind the Minotaur on a little altar here. I can put a little
Okay, over here.
a little thingy for him.
A little guy. Just a little man.
Yeah, we'll use sure, we'll use this token for him. There you go. I'm sorry, that would have used your bonus action. I apologize.
Okay, then that was my bonus action. I would like to prepare a cure wounds and hold my action until Sorkai is within touch.
Okay.
That man.
Excellent. Thomas.
So much for like waiting. Transform. He'll summon a repeater.
Okay.
and bang bang at the man with the gun,
Okay.
Mr. James. Because I don't want him shooting me. Uh,
Makes sense.
14.
Sorry.
Uh,
I'd try and steal.
14. Yeah, 14 hits.
6 minimum damage.
All right, 6 points of damage. Okay. So 6 points of force damage to that undead baddie. You watch as it slams into him. You see the psionically created round hits, and where it hits, it like seems to break a bit of his like frozen flesh because he's not wearing armor. It seems to break some of his frozen flesh, and just this strange kind of almost like dry ice kind of smoke begins to pour out of the wound.
And then I'll do it again.
I'm gonna do it again. All right. 13 just hits.
Oh, 15 force damage.
Holy shit. Okay. For 15 points of force damage. Excellent. Another shot. This one, a huge chunk is blown off. And you see more of that dry ice smoke just kind of pouring out.
So Thomas doesn't know he is psionic, Tim. Alright? Like, he's never put a label on it because he doesn't know that.
Correct.
Does this thing resonate with him at all?
This in particular,
Mhm.
it does, but it does on a non-personal level.
Okay. He then at the end of his turn, as he like pulls the butt of the gun down a bit, I can't see. I have dark vision, but I cannot see in the dark.
Oh,
Tim?
I fixed your token? What? Did it break the fucking? It did. It broke the token again. Nice. Excellent. I love this for me.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Modron will move up,
Okay.
roaring to go. But as he sneaks back here, he will hold a hand out towards V and say, "Would you mind handing that over to me?"
You want my cool magic rod? How dare you?
I want this
Psionic
cool
rod.
magic rod.
Psionic rod, actually.
I don't know. It seems pretty magical to me.
It's really magical.
Magic.
Well, it would be on your turn if you hand it or don't hand it over to him. So that's up to you. That is the end of my turn.
All right.
Okay, that's right.
Who doesn't want V's rod? Let's be honest. Ezra.
Well, y'all are wild. I do one thing. I'm lying here, but I am
You-
going to go punch.
You do a new thing now.
I do a whole bunch of new sexy things, except I have no spell points, so I don't actually do any of those things. I'm gonna yoink up to here with my movement, and then I'm gonna leap with the dragon's flight and put myself. Maybe I shouldn't put myself in advantage range of the Minotaur actually. I'll put myself like the Minotaur is the bigger guy. I will put myself over here
Okay.
between James and the big lad. So and then I will
Who are you
give him a
punching?
bop. The Minotaur. The Minotaur's the bigger guy.
Oh shit. Okay. Excellent. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of thoughts in my head. It is just big man
Big
punch.
man. Big man.
Big man punch.
man.
Fuck.
11 just misses.
Yeah, I had a feeling. That's okay. That's it for me though.
I'm sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
You got a punch in your hand, just kind of ricochets
Go
off one of
through
the
bone.
one of the heavy, like thick bones of this Minotaur creature. All right, that's Ezra's turn. Sully.
Yes. Sully is going to move all 10 feet to here.
Oh, buddy.
But then he'll vicious mockery, aka flashbang.
Why are you
The
exhausted
Minotaur.
again? What?
The fire.
Smoke.
Smoke inhalation.
Smoke it
That's
wait, has he been
right.
outside for 10 minutes? Oh wait, no.
That
Second one
just
took,
that just
long rest.
stops it. Yeah, the exhaustion is still rest.
Whoops.
I forgot about my
forgot
smoke
the second one.
inhalation rules I made.
Yeah. No biggie. But vicious mockery, aka flashbang.
Who?
Of all this
This guy?
deluge, and you're not using
Minotaur?
the spells.
The Minotaur.
I cannot
Excellent.
believe
Go
you.
for it.
I have to save them for healing.
No, you have to save them for cool, wacky spells. Please
Use
cast a
them
cool,
for
wacky
cool,
spell.
sexy shit. Just
Please
bang
cast a
people.
cool, wacky spell.
I have all the healing that we need. It's fine.
Hey! You guys let Phoenix and by
Yeah.
extension
I spent-
Sully.
Yeah,
Cast a wacky
fair enough.
spell.
Hey, Max.
No peer pressure. Wisdom save from the undead Minotaur. Yeah,
Damn.
he rolls a 2.
Shit.
So he
4
takes
psychic damage.
4 points of psych. I still find it so weird that skeleton creatures don't have immunity against
Immunity.
psychic.
I absolutely agree.
I just I'm
He's
beside
got a big
myself.
old brain rattling around up there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that will be Sully's turn.
That's Sully. All right, it is now the Minotaur skeleton's turn. It doesn't seem too disturbed by Sully. However, it was shot by undead James, and it was almost punched by Ezra. You didn't do any damage to it. So I'm going to roll a d6. On a 1 to a 4, it attacks undead James. On a 5 or 6, it attacks Ezra.
Okay. Hog.
I'm going to roll this.
Come on, get the James.
I'm going to roll this to everybody.
No, hit me, bitch.
Hey.
Okay, there you go.
Damn, alright.
He attacks undead James with a great axe swing. As he lifts it high above his head and swings, rolls a 9. Good job, buddy. Swings down towards undead James, who manages to dodge out of the way as the axe slams into the stone, scraping, and you see the small bits of stone breaking apart and ricocheting and bouncing in all directions. There was a lot of force behind that great axe. Unfortunately, it missed. That is the Minotaur's turn. Sorka.
Sorka will loop. Oops, wrong button. Loop over and touch the man.
Okay, you're gonna go ahead and cast Cure
Gets
Wounds.
Cure Wounds. First level, 6 points.
Alright, 6 points of healing. You watch as James' eye slowly kind of opens up and looks around. He's very dazed and confused.
It's Sorka's reaction to accept that, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay. And then can she use her action to try and pull him towards the other side of the table, be like, just roll off the table, just come on,
You
just
should roll a strength check for
tuck yourself
Sorka.
down. Tuck yourself down out of the way there, little buddy. I grab his shirt. 17.
17, goddamn, for a little tiny Sorka? Okay. Holy shit. Alright, yeah, Sorka kind of grabs onto, his shirt, and begins to, flap her little wings and pull him. He's like, oh, what the hell's this bird? She's, getting pulled, and, the wings are flapping in the air. You watch as, with her just core strength, she lifts him up to, a sitting position, and he looks over and just goes, Bill, what the hell are you doing? And you watch as the undead man looks and stares over at him. That's Sorka's turn, though.
Alright. Cool.
Okay. It is now Bill's turn. As you guys just heard his name.
That's James. I don't know what you're on about.
Okay. So as a bonus action, Bill looks towards you, Ezra. And there's this strange energy to him that almost compels you to look at him. And as he looks at you and you look at him, his eyes flash bright. with this incredibly blinding light, this like cold light. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I am newly okay at those. Nope. Nope.
9.
Shut my fucking mouth.
Alright, you are blinded until the start of Bill's next turn.
Fuck.
And then he is going to... Oof, this Minotaur sucks, huh? Fuck it. He's going to step here as you're blinded. The Minotaur will get an attack of opportunity.
Kill a Minotaur.
Okay, 16 hits for 16 points of slashing damage. Okay. As the great axe slams into him, you see a huge cleft is left in his clothes, and his flesh has more of that kind of dry ice smoke effect begins to pour out of him. He steps here, and he is going to take a shot at Sully and a shot at V. The first shot against you, Sully, is a 7.
That misses.
That misses.
So it's too short.
V, as the first shot rings out, immediately, like, a cold shiver runs up your spine as you recognize the sound of that gun. Because it was the one that nearly killed you. And then it turns towards you in your direction. This gold revolver just kind of encased in ice. Just kind of turns in your direction. And you hear like the ice crack, and you just hear this kind of sickening just this cracking of ice as an ice hammer slams into an ice bullet and it shoots in your direction. And misses with a natural 1.
Oh! Thank you. Okay.
That's rough. Oh well, that's Bill's turn. V. V, at the start of your turn, you hear, Archmage, I still sense rampaging undead in the laboratory. Do you still wish for assistance with that?
Yes, try again.
Alright, roll 5d8 against the Minotaur.
Okay.
Why is this bitch not picking up on Bill?
21? Slightly better.
21? Yeah, still no effect, sadly.
Alright. In that case, let's go.
Give me the rod, don't leave me.
I'll hand the rod to Thomas.
You actually did it!
Okay.
Like, just like, fuck, it didn't even do anything. Give it to Thomas. We'll talk about that later. And then as my action, V is going to, hands the rod over, reaches out their hand, and that, green and black smoke comes out as they activate Ruin on eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Take a breath.
I mean, they both have asked for
James.
AC already, so...
Let's go, James. He has the gun.
Okay.
I don't like the gun.
That reduces his AC by what?
3.
Just for
To a
free?
minimum of 10.
No, con save. Con save.
Oh,
Yeah,
con
I'm sorry,
save.
yeah,
Thank
con
fuck. I was about to say, goddamn, for free? This man's gonna have no AC. Constitution saving throw. Fucking 11.
Okay. It is like to a minimum of 10.
Yeah, no, -3, it brings it to a 10.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sexy. Love that for me. So that was bonus action. I think that's a good spot to stand. Yeah, we'll call that good.
Alright, his armor class is ruined, and you are concentrating on that. Excellent. Cool. So that is V's turn. Thomas.
Thomas has the rod now. Thomas
You
is going to turn the rod over in his hand. And he is going to. He said it like it's not a personal resonance, but he can like there is a resonance with this rod. Yeah.
correct? Yeah.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Thomas is going to, just disperse his gun, and he's going to try and resummon it using this as a focus, effectively summoning it on top of the, like when he summons his repeater, using it similar to a, what's that fucking called?
Scaffold?
Attachment rod, at the top of the barrel.
Mm.
And I'm basically trying to use this as a spell, as a psionic focus.
Okay.
See if it has any effect.
All right. Sure. Roll a psionics check.
21.
21. Yeah. All right. As you take a moment, turning the rod over in your hand, resummoning your repeater, you see the repeater, the molten metal begins to slowly pour out and coalesce in the air around this rod, and as it does, you watch as the molten metal itself, the kind of fiery part of it, begins to take on a more kind of almost pink purplish hue as it begins to coalesce and shape into a repeater, but it now has taken on what appears to be the properties of this rod. And it looks like a crystalline psionic repeater.
And he's going to shoot at this dude.
Okay, go for it.
James. I don't know if anything is different about it, so boop.
Yeah, it hits.
I don't know if it does any different in anything like that, but
Yeah.
attack or damage or like that.
5d8.
I put my drugs.
Yeah, 5d8. No, I would say, this. It should have been, but this was not my Alcia contingency plan
Be
notes.
careful, because the buff you give him now is forever. Once
The
this
buff?
man gets a buff, he's not letting go of the rod. So think carefully about how much you want to give him,
Uh-huh.
because it's permanent.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I'll say go ahead and roll an additional 1d8.
1!
Well, okay, so 10 points of damage. You just hear from your gun, Archmage, I feel strange.
Just instantly reload, like sliding back the thing. Shoot, puts it forward, is like, oh, I hope better, and shoots again.
Oh, Archmage, what are you putting in me? No.
Oh my fucking god.
7 unknown. Nice. Yeah, 24 definitely hits for 6 plus 7,
Thomas marries
13.
his gun, his sentient gun.
I don't know
13.
if the D8 is extra damage or if it's something else, so.
No, it's extra
Yeah, we don't
damage. It's extra damage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
okay.
It's extra force damage.
God.
This
This man's unstoppable.
All right, so that is all right. So your 2 shots with the repeater. You were rolling those straight rolls, right?
Those are, so here's the thing. Those are the bottom one's D10. The first one you can give it back 5. I forgot you redid the rules on repeater. The first one did have my ability mod to damage, which is why it was a 15, not a 10.
Okay. Oh, so I can give him back 5. Okay.
You can give him back 5. Yes.
Yes.
I,
Yes.
I forgot you redid it, and now
Yeah.
I attack at advantage.
Correct. So Sully can have a little bit more of a chance with repeaters.
Yes.
Excellent. At the end of your turn, I need you to make just a straight charisma check.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Guys.
Yep. You've
See,
lost
it's
it.
gonna,
Guys.
It's gonna notice you. It's gonna notice your psionics are different.
Guys.
5.
Here's the thing. Hold on. Before you roll out, let me think for a second.
I
Let me
already-
really fucking
okay.
think.
Sure.
Let me really think here for a second.
Okay.
Guys.
Think you mate. I think your
Guys,
bones.
I
Yeah.
do not think I have any ability to innately fix what just occurred here. Now, Tim,
What's
can
that?
I ask you a question?
What's
You don't
that?
have to answer.
Okay.
If I fail this, am I going to not be able to use this rod anymore? Will
Are
I
you
ever
gonna
have a chance to
auto
make up
success
for
on
it?
Okay, you said I don't have to answer. Do you want me to answer it?
I very much do. I want to know, like, it isn't like if it stops working for me now, I'm asking in the future would I ever be able to convince it to work for me again if I fail this? So
I'm not gonna answer that.
He's gonna do it.
guys, you don't understand my pain right now because we're fighting a dragon in which
Yeah, I know.
wanted to use the auto success to skin.
Yeah. I know you did, bud.
You would use
Tim.
auto success to skin the dragon?
I
Yeah.
wanted to take its reagents, and I wanted to succeed.
You could have done that anyway.
I
Okay.
can't
Yeah, but
auto-succeed at
now he's gonna auto succeed on this rod because he wants it.
that.
What if we all sit down and we give it a good talking to, and maybe we get to work with you again.
Can only be attuned by a witch.
Yeah, don't waste your resource.
My resource, but it's
Wasted.
psionic.
Do not waste it. If there is a will, there is a way, baby.
I
not
let
waste
it
it.
pass, Tim. I want to auto succeed so genuinely bad. I really do. But I'm also interested in the concept of if I'll be able to talk this guy to trusting me in the future. So I'll fail with the 5. I doubt it rolled lower.
Okay. So here's what happens. As you fire the 2 shots, you're like, wow, this thing packs a punch. Immediately, everything about your gun dissolves into nothing, like as if you had sent it away. And in the air, like in your hand, is the rod just there. And you just hear, all of you out loud, you are not the Archmage. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, if only you had advantage on those.
19.
19. Excellent. You take 5 points of psychic damage and are not stunned.
It's good.
Excellent. Do you want to move at all, or is it the end of your turn?
That's. I mean, I can't get any more. I mean, I guess I can get a little more hidden BNP. That's there.
Okay. Awesome. Ezra.
Bonk.
13 hits.
Fucking go. Yeah.
Also, shouldn't you have advantage?
No, I'm blinded.
Oh,
They didn't
fuck.
take the- yeah.
Also, I tried to take the vitamin and it didn't
It
work.
didn't work. Yeah.
So not only would it have been a straight roll, I also have disadvantage.
Correct. However, as you strike out towards the Minotaur blindly, you hear a good portion of its body break off because it is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Forgot it's a skelly. Oh, this is great.
So
This is
it takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage as a huge chunk
Get
of
it.
it just breaks off.
Destroy that man.
Bones.
You just hear this. Just this very angry, growling, snarling, bull-like sound.
I'm about to get beat though.
Sully. I'm about to get beat though.
Sully is going to flashbang Bill.
Okay.
Big man.
Big man.
shot.
He tried to shoot you. Motherfucker missed twice. Wisdom saving throw. Natural 1? Natural 1.
Okay. I love this for me. Max vicious mockery damage again.
Again. Yeah, so 4 points.
Think of this, okay? And Sully will throw his flashbang. That's it. Oh, actually, Sully will move 10 more feet.
Which you guys watch as Sully throws this what looks to be like a metallic dynamite tube with like small little lights poking out of either side of it. And as he chucks it, you watch as it reaches the target and then flashes briefly before disappearing. And then usually the target, nothing happens, but sometimes the target like winces or like holds their head. So yeah.
That's cool.
I don't think we've ever described your flashbang before.
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Super not.
Normal person.
No, no.
So for a second it's real, and then it just like disappears.
Like all of his things.
Yep. All right. Is that your turn?
That is Sully's turn.
Excellent. It is now the Minotaur's turn. He is absolutely 100% attacking you, Ezra,
Ha!
with advantage because you're blind.
Me bitch.
Oh no, that probably hits. 19 to hit.
19 hit.
Yeah. You take 17 points of slashing damage.
Oof, ouchie. He takes 10 points of cold damage though.
You still have armor of Agnes up? I can't
Yeah.
stand you.
Had that it this whole time, dog.
Oh, that's so cool.
God, I can't stand you. Alright. Excellent. So as he swings down into you, well, it's not cold damage, it's what? Piercing or whatever?
I never decided. It's damage.
It's damage.
Something he's not immune to.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, excellent. You hear as it hits you, you hear like the Minotaur just kind of just like cry out in pain.
Yeah.
Even though he definitely packs a wallop. Sorka, what's she doing?
Oh, Sorka baby is gonna use her action. Actually, she can't. She can't. Can they do like interact with her? I don't know. One more little tug on that guy, and then she's gonna move over to flank with Ezra and help Ezra.
Yeah, it is remind. At initiative count 20. I forgot to do this. James would have like rolled off the edge and like started slowly backing into this corner.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I forgot to do that.
All right. Perfect. Then she will go fight with Ezra and take the dodge action.
Come
Alright.
on, Sorka, my beloved.
Sorka good girl. Sorka help.
Sorka is best girl. That is correct. Alright, excellent. So that is that. It is now Bill's turn. This Minotaur is a problem.
Scarlet is a problem.
So are all of you. Yeah. He's gonna take advantage of the situation. He's gonna shoot at you, Ezra, and shoot at the Minotaur.
Oh, fucked. Okay.
His first attack he does have disadvantage on, but because you're blind, his advantage. Straight
Oh,
roll.
it was till the end of his next turn, wasn't it?
Yeah. Straight roll, that's a 12.
Nice.
Fucking Christ. So it shoots. You just hear this, what sounds like an icy hammer just like slamming into an ice shard as it propels it forward at incredible speeds. And you just, in that moment, just kind of roll your shoulder and dodge out of the way as if you just feel the cold just fly right past your cheek and your earlobe and shatter into the wall behind you, missing you by literal millimeters.
Hey.
So that was pretty cool. And then he's gonna shoot the Minotaur.
Minute.
Well, ouch. That's a natural 20 against the Minotaur.
Ouch, indeed.
So the Minotaur takes 22 points of cold damage. And is looking pretty fucking rough. As a huge chunk of its structure just gets obliterated by an ice bullet. And Bill is gonna... just yells out, "God damn it, Jimmy, don't go anywhere!" He's gonna stand over here and aim his gun down the area towards the rest of you. V.
Person enough to speak?
He does appear to be, yeah.
That's unexpected. Huh. Alright. V is very surprised by this. But also, he almost killed me, so fuck him. I will bonus action cackle, keeping up with that lullaby chanting. And we're gonna give him a chill touch.
Natural 20 chill touch.
God!
Against who?
Against
The
James.
big man.
Against
Bill.
James or Bill?
Oh, Bill. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Dead
Go,
James.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Oh.
What? What is this?
Buddy. 5.
5 points, I guess.
Oh. Oh. Oh, my
And there's a
love.
secondary effect if he's undead, which I'm assuming he is. He has disadvantage to attack, you know?
Fuck.
Yeah.
He super does, yeah.
Why you gotta say that shit?
Against me.
I didn't say you.
No. You did?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. I only heard the disadvantage for it.
Man. Okay, cool.
No shoot me. No shoot me, please.
Shooter, no shooter, please.
No shoot at me, please. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
No, go fuck
Fuck
yourself.
yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
um,
End of turn.
End of turn. That is V. Thomas, at the start of your turn, do you continue holding on to the rod?
Oh boy, no.
Okay,
Do it.
you drop the rod and it clatters on the ground. Cling, 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 cling.
He's throwing away good stuff.
Shame.
He will step away from it a bit, and say, "Well, I was just trying to get rid of the assholes inside your..." He'll sigh and try to resummon his repeater.
Okay,
As
resummon
I
it.
reduce the damage. And I'll shoot at... not James. James over here.
James Earl Jones, if you will.
Come around to tear this ship apart until you found those plans. Bring me the passengers. I want them alive. 23 hits. Sorry.
Got to remove the 8 on 7.
7 points of damage.
Secondary.
First shot rings out.
And I will not make a second shot. And in fact, you can give him back whatever the damage I dealt last time to him for my second attack. It takes me a bonus action to resummon. So,
Oh, I thought that was like just a thing you do for free. Okay.
no, it's I can dismiss it for free, but it takes my bonus action to summon my weapon.
Oh shit. Well, okay. So he gets back 13 points of damage.
Don't want to cheat, unfortunately.
No, you're good.
Fair.
Good
I
thing got
should,
it, 5 damage. Then.
I should remember better as well as the
You
GM.
got a lot of stuff going.
There is a lot of stuff, and guns are a little bit weird. A little bit funky, a little bit cool, but a little bit weird.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
So yeah, he gets back 13 because you did the 6 plus the 7. All right. So that is Thomas's go. Ezra.
Bonk.
Yeah, 14 definitely hits. For 12. For 12 points of bludgeoning. Yeah, well. Okay. Ezra, describe this Minotaur's demise.
Incredible. How tall is this thing?
As you are no longer blind. This Minotaur is roughly about 12.5 feet tall.
Fantastic. Luckily for me, I have an 8-foot vertical leap. So I want to get a running start, and I just want to kick the thing's fucking sternum in.
Okay. As you get a running leap, you leap into the air, just this NBA-esque, just vertical leap. And as you do, you just kind of use the momentum in the air to kind of spin around and force your foot directly into the sternum of this Minotaur. And as it does, the impact is so intense that the sternum itself, the bone, just turns to dust as you press your foot into its bone structure and just obliterate a good, 9 or 10 inch, a radius within its sternum that just blows backwards all over Sorka. And you watch as the bit of undead energy in its eyes flickers and then goes out as you give it one last uppercut, knocking its skull off and shattering it into a million pieces before you land.
That's delicious. And then I'm coming for Dead James. Hello.
For Dead James, excellent.
Hello. This was a mistake, but I make it anyway. Hello.
Alright.
And that is it for me.
Poor Minotaur. Wish I wouldn't have critted against myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crit happens, I guess. Sully.
Sully's making his way.
Making my way.
But in the,
Way down.
in the meantime, he'll flashbang Bill.
God damn it. Okay. Flashbang.
Good stuff.
Let me roll a wisdom. Here we go. Motherfuck. That's a 6.
Love this.
Never have I seen Vicious Mockery work so much.
He has a +3. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, so that's 3 points of psycho damage.
Psycho damage?
And that's Sully's turn.
I wanna get psycho. Alright, excellent. That's Sully's turn as he's continuing to make his way. And it is now Sorka's turn, who is just covered in bone dust.
I'm cute, but I'm psycho. Remember those things on Hot Topic? That little
Yeah.
Toga, is that you? Cute but psycho.
Sorka baby. Sorka baby.
Pseudo.
Well,
Dragon's gonna sting you real good.
Good lord.
we go to here?
Poison gonna knock you out tonight. Nah, I couldn't finish it.
Is that where you were going, Sully?
Uh,
I wanna
you.
watch your advantage.
You know what?
You do you. Sorka, get
We
Sorka-
go here.
So tiny?
here?
Can they share spaces?
They're Sully is small, Sorka is tiny. I'll allow them to share space, sure.
Alright, so you can flank too if you want. We're going to go there. Can we do help action for Sully?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll help you out with whatever you're doing.
Absolutely.
Red interference. That'll be it.
All right, that's you. This Bill, there's only one Bill, is going to look towards you, Sully, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as his eyes brighten.
Oh, I was muted. Okay. Love this +0. Oof.
Okay. You are blind until the end of this of Bill's next turn. Almost said this Bill again.
Amazing.
I love that for you. Excellent.
Alright, and then he is going to turn towards you, Ezra, and make 2 unarmed strikes against you, because you're too close for his gun.
Bird don't.
So the first strike... Okay, well, we're finally Doing something, Bill. First strike's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Disadvantage due to vicious-
Oh, vicious mockery.
Fuck. 6 first. It's a 6.
Yeah.
Sully
Yeah.
MVP.
Hit the next one though.
Next one.
We'll see. Second strike. It's a 16.
Miss.
I give up, you guys.
No, don't give up. Just don't attack the person with the highest armor class.
Yeah, don't attack me.
Anymore.
To be special.
Yeah, I'll
Only
just.
shoot it.
But also don't attack the people with the
I'm
low armor
about to
class.
say I'll just
Keep attacking me.
I'll just TPK the entire party around you. How about
Yeah.
No, I want to
Um,
die.
that? Yeah, same. Fucking Bill. All right, that's Bill's turn. V.
Damn it, Bill.
V will crack a vial. Hex Remedy, her good friend as well.
Ugh,
That's
this is you.
it! God damn you!
It's okay.
In 3.
You did your best.
I'm now at over 20.
Bonus
I'm almost
action,
at half.
Keep up my cackle as we move over here to see what's the fuck up with Jamesy.
Okay, yeah, you walk over and James just looks confused as all hell. All right, that's V's turn. Thomas.
Mine is we kill your brother. It's out of character. It's out of character joke.
Yeah,
wrong
that
one
hits.
first. Hey.
That's a ruin. Yeah, it hits too.
1 damage.
Damn.
11
11
points of damage. Well, I mean, at least you got that.
Almost
free
made up for that
13.
damage.
At
Yeah.
least you got that free 13 back. The 2 shots ring out, slamming into Bill's unarmored person, and small bits of dry ice smoke begin to pour out slowly.
Is the
Alright.
rod doing anything? Is it speaking at me?
No, currently it is still just kind of pulsating and glowing on the ground, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not doing anything. No.
Okay.
It's giving you the silent treatment. Ezra.
Kill it. Good job.
Get him.
Yeah.
Go on, say
Yeah.
so.
I'm christening my new class. That's what this is. Let's go, boy.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice, good for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Is that the how describe his demise?
Yeah. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, boys. I don't know. You tell me. How do you want Bill to die, Tim? I'm good with anything.
Describe his demise, Hazel.
Am I keeping with the heart theme? Am I gonna rip out this man's heart right in front of his brother?
Right in front of his brother, yes.
I feel like she goes to do that, and then, like, out of the corner of her eye, she sees the copy of him sitting in the corner. Is like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, and just knocks the guy. Just fucking knocks.
Are you killing him, or are you?
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely killing him, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it so gory and
All right.
disgusting.
So as you kind of like almost make it like a pincer with your hand, you go to reach into his chest and like look over your shoulder. It's like, ooh, maybe not. So instead, you just kind of pull up both your hands and just bell clap the side of this guy's skull, and you just watch as that cold light glow in his eyes just fades and he slides down the wall, unmoving. A very quick brain scramble attack, or whatever is keeping this dude alive. And he just slides down the wall, dead, unmoving.
Does he have undead fortitude?
No, he does not.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Why are you bullying me?
I'm not trying to.
You guys already kicked my ass in the encounter, okay?
I'm sorry.
Hazel is so happy right now.
I'm so happy.
I spent 16 hours making you a new class, and this is how you treat me.
And you are so, and it's so good.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
so good.
I am not serious. Yeah, with that, you guys are out of combat.
Oh,
Shit.
Help.
Help. You alright there, mate?
James looks
Call over to the man.
Yeah, he'll be right there. Your wife and son are safe.
What,
Came after you.
what the hell's going on? And he kind of like slowly makes his way over towards Bill's dead body.
Oh. Not entirely sure. Seems some undead attacked your farmstead. He dragged you here, it seems. Shot me on the way. It's any consolation.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't think he's. What state of decay is Bill in?
It's hard to say. He definitely looks ghoulish, but he doesn't like his body's decaying. It looks like his body temperature has stayed such a freezing temperature that
He's kind of been preserved, so he doesn't. look
preserved,
too
yeah.
undead.
Like he definitely had some like weird, like he wasn't human or alive or
Right.
whatever, because he had
Okay.
some weird qualities to him, but he doesn't look like normal. He doesn't like the zombies you guys fought in Camp Des. This guy looks like something else. The gunslingers you fought didn't look like normal zombies either.
I have a bit of a weird question.
What's that?
How surprised does James look when he walks over?
Roll an
What's
insight
up?
check.
Fuck. I don't know why I ask these good questions. Don't have anything else to do today. I'm gonna add a d6 to that. So that's a 9.
9? Okay.
Maybe a commoner is not that good at lying. Who knows?
He
It's a level 17. Bro.
He looks. This is what you read. He
Yeah.
looks surprised at the state of what his brother looks like, but he doesn't seem surprised that he was attacked by him. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I've. Right, yeah, well. You want to get going?
We're not too far from your home. We can help you back, but I think we have a little bit of looking around to do first.
Got to take a sweep, just in case.
Yeah,
Can I-
do you know where we are?
Where we are? I mean,
Yeah.
we're in a fucking cave.
We're actually not too far from your home. How long did it take us to get here?
Not very long at all, actually.
Uh,
Probably
Half
in total to get to the hole and descend it via rope, like 15 minutes.
okay, so yeah, we're within like a half mile of their house almost.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's really not that far from your home.
Do you know where we are?
Has this
No,
cavern always been here?
I ain't never seen no damn cavern on my land.
There's a giant gaping hole up there, and you never saw it.
Right, and it was filled with a couple thousand hens?
Hands.
I don't know,
Hands?
maybe you seen them scuttering?
Like just hands?
Yeah.
Just hands. We'll show you on the way out. V's gonna bend down and pull out Bill's gun.
Now, here's the question.
Golden gun.
Bill's
Is there any chance
Bill's
the Modron has not grabbed the gun by now? I'm assuming that man hit the body and Modron was like,
I mean the Modron went to reach for it, but it broke into ice shards in his hands. That is
sad.
Issylra's version of Rhyme Rifle. It's not gonna it's not gonna last.
Let's go!
Ah,
My
I
magic
hope it
is
was.
causing problems
Yeah.
elsewhere.
I love that for her.
I love that.
Her legacy almost killed me.
Her leg is yeah.
It's beautiful.
Her legacy did almost
Um,
kill you. That is correct.
I enjoy that. Wouldn't want it either way.
But the Mojang is like rifling through like the clothing and like pulling the boots off this guy and like looking in
Incredible.
pockets.
I will go pick up that rod off the floor that Tim.
That's what Thomas has been doing since
Okay, you've been looking at that.
since the second that you guys like that man dropped and you just went over the James. Thomas crouched above this rod and has been attempting to speak to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check on Thomas.
So
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
I'm
We'll get to
worried
that
about
here in a
Thomas.
second as you guys are having this
Yeah.
conversation with James. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
You do see the Mojang kind of grabs Bill's hat and like puts it on his own head. Begins to like rifle through pockets and stuff. And James just kind of
My dear.
looks over at him. Found anything in there worth looking at? The Mojang kind of looks at him. Looks at Bill.
You better give it to him now.
Pulls out a little book and hands it to Bill or to James.
Thank you. Good boy.
Good job, mate.
James takes it and puts it in his own pocket.
It doesn't seem like a pretty large leap to assume you know this man. Is your brother?
You can see the resemblance.
I can.
We're twins. Well, we're twins.
I believe I talked about him last night. You haven't seen him in a while, have you? Didn't know he was. I'm very sorry for your loss.
I ain't seen him since he took over the mines at Overhang.
Mines.
Yeah, to the north. Little mining camp called Overhang in the mountains. Don't suppose he works there anymore.
Don't suppose he does, but maybe if Aegon turns fruitless, we might check that out when she looks at Ezra.
You all do see as the Mojang pulls the hat off his head. On his forehead is a very familiar symbol.
Right, yeah, well, I mean, I think Aggie will give us the answers. And she flicks her hand over towards the guy's forehead.
And the body slowly begins to turn into icy sludge as the symbol begins to glow with this bright, cold light energy. As all that's happening, Thomas, you're leaned over this rod.
He's gonna crouch, flat-footed above it, and was like, "Would you mind speaking for a moment?"
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
He will do. 9.
9.
What is a rod's insight?
The you sense this weird energy, like the psionic energy coming from this rod. If this rod could like turn a cold shoulder to you right now, it would.
It's reacting, which means I can speak to it. He's like strangely okay with the situation, and you guys, if anyone's watching, it's probably because he's high.
You know what? Fair.
That's absolutely what it is. Yeah, that's why I was gonna go check on Thomas, because he's high out of his mind and speaking to an object. Yeah.
I didn't mean to offend you by pretending to be your archmage, but I was afraid you would obliterate me if I didn't. You can't tell what whatever you are would do.
Roll a persuasion
16
check
at
with
the top.
disadvantage.
I'm still werewolf. 3.
It's only getting worse.
Yeah.
Tommy needs to call in one of the charisma guys so bad, and he won't do it.
Well, you guys just this is all happening as you're talking to James
Yeah.
and figuring out
I
this
know.
all stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
Still no response.
Look, if you want, I can return you to that that office you were in. Put you back into the floor where you belonged. Then would you speak to me?
Roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation? That wasn't meant to be intimidation. He was saying he was going to return it.
What?
It wants
I-
to be
Nice.
free.
It doesn't
It
want to
wants
be
to be free.
returned.
Oh, 4.
4?
Come on, not 1.
4.
No.
No.
4.
Still nothing, but
Can I make an insight check to know that it doesn't want to return? Can I insight a rod?
I'm gonna fucking piss my
it's
pants.
less you're inciting the rod, more you're inciting the psionic energy
psionic vibes.
that the
Psionic
rod
vibes.
is giving off. Psionic vibes.
Okay.
Hey, did you think you were gonna get here?
The vibonics, if you will.
Vibonics.
He wants to check the vibes of his
Okay.
rod.
Is that insight using wisdom or intelligence then?
This is wisdom. This is normal insight.
I didn't know if it was disadvantage or not, so.
No, it's not. So 23. You definitely get like this. When you mention taking it back to that office, you get this very kind of, apprehensive, like, please God, no energy.
Does this thing make a noise, Tim?
This. No, it does not make a noise.
Okay.
But it isn't where you've met other people, and everyone makes a noise, but some people are so mundane that you just block them out.
Okay.
This is an absence of noise. This is the polar opposite of whatever Ezra is. This is...
Okay.
This is something removed from the machine, if you will.
Very weird. It is a part with no purpose right now. Effectively, yeah.
You could interpret it that way.
Okay. Then he will be quiet for a second and go, I might not be able to hear you, but I can tell at very minimum that you didn't like that. Do you want to go outside then?
Oh, persuasion check.
At disadvantage or normal?
Normal.
It wants to go outside.
10? Highest
10.
roll yet?
Highest
We're
roll.
killing it.
Sorry. My eye was itching something fierce. You hear. It has been some time since I've seen the Archmage. It's been some time since I've seen the world. I do not wish to return to that office. I wish to see the world again. But I do not wish to travel with liars and deceivers.
And if I swear that I will not lie to you again?
If you swear that, then perhaps I can be of some assistance to you in your travels.
But I will swear that I will not. Sorry, I swear. Then I swear I will not lie to you again. And neither will I stuff you into a small room where you will not be able to leave.
Good. That is a start.
He stares at the rod for a second before picking it up. First, I'll be straight with you. He puts his hand forward as if to shake on a deal with a thing that has no hands before he just continues the motion and picks the rod up. He goes, wonderful.
And do you know the fate of the Archmage?
Well, I cannot
Or
say.
what
What
year
was
it
the
is?
Archmage's name? I do know the year, but I'm unsure if he would know the year. It's NA88.
We are within a new era?
More than likely. Perhaps I can be of assistance. What was your Archmage's name? I did not study magic particularly, but if he was historic enough to be an Archmage, I might know his name.
His name was Archmage Vespin Chloris.
May I make a history check to know of him, Tim?
Sure. Make history check.
Oof. Big 12.
12. Doesn't seem familiar.
He will frown and say, well, then it was certainly in a different age. I cannot help you. I do not know when he lived. He really scratches his head though. And says, but once the others were done speaking to the victim over there, James, yes. Maybe they will know.
Which at this point, as Thomas is saying this, you guys are kind of looking over, like,
And just seeing him talking to an object.
and you just see him talking to the rod.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on that man.
Okay.
He's not doing too
When-
she's gonna slide up next to him and just sorta like
The second
Is
you
he
slide
still
up next to
crouched?
him- Oh, he stood up now. He's like looking.
Oh,
at you
okay.
guys. The second you slide up next to him, like you come up, he's going to very gently, like touch the rod against your forehead, like a little baton pop, and say, "Do you know Vesper Corin?" He's very unsure about the name.
Uh,
He's assuming the rod will correct him.
Are you and she goes to ask, are you high? And then it's like,
His
how
name,
you doing there, bud?
His name is actually Vespin Chloris, an Archmage, one of the youngest in the
Vespin.
history of Exandria.
Vespin Corin. Great. Do you, Ezra?
Oh. Do I?
Do I?
Ezra, as you hear that name, you feel something resonate in your mind. You feel something shift. Something you felt a few times now. And you hear what sounds like chains unfurling and clattering into the ground. And you hear footfalls. Oh, finally, you've all let me free, is it? It's about time. It's nice to finally meet you, Ezra.
Oh no.
We're gonna do great things together. Tell Wanda I say hi.
Oi, and she scratches her head and steps back a couple steps and looks extremely perturbed.
Now, very important question, Tim.
Hmm.
What noise do I hear?
You here.
The worst noise you've ever heard in your whole life, baby.
One of the worst noises. It is It is on a scale, if not a little bit worse than what you heard from Savaline. It sounds like hundreds of thousands of train wrecks, machines rending, chains shattering. It almost knocks you off your feet.
He takes a huge step back, and as he does, his hand comes up, and just that molten liquid comes up and manifests into a shotgun that he points at Ezra. In the instant, and then he like realizes what's happening, who he is looking at. He just like freezes for a second. He's like,
It is the first time that the secondary noise was louder than Ezra's.
I don't know who the fuck you are. He mumbles that, probably loud enough for Ezra to hear because we're in a small cave. With I'm assuming not much noise in it. But he does not drop the shotgun.
Do I notice that?
She just turns on a heel and starts walking out of the cave. Just as she looks Thomas in the eyes for about a half second, and maybe every single emotion on the entire spectrum passes, and it ends in just, I knew it. And then she turns on a heel and walks out of the cave.
As Ezra turns on a heel and walks out of the cave, you all hear, "I sense major discomfort in you, sir. Would you like me to soothe you?"
Can you?
One moment, please. Nice. You heal 8 hit points.
Oh, I like this. I like wand. Wander the fucking wand.
Fuck you, you guys don't know her name yet. You pointed a shotgun at me before I could tell you, you bitch!
Solely V and well, James all just watched this happen, and
Yeah, you did
Yeah,
see-
Ezra's like clutching her head in pain, and Thomas is pointing a gun at her, and then she just
Thomas is
the
pointing a gun at him, and
second-
there's likely, because the train wreck originally made blood trickle from his nose, there's also probably blood coming from his nose, and just a mix of terror and like fury in his eyes a bit. Watch it when it happened. Like,
when V sees that gun go up, and I don't know like how long that moment was, but like
it was quick.
there is black magic shivering in her hand, and she's looking at Thomas. The fuck do you think you're doing?
he's hardly paying attention to me. He doesn't even break eye contact because I'm assuming Ezra's like, since he only waved for a second before turning, I'm assuming Ezra's now walking away.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
is making quick fucking time out of the cave.
He does not break eye contact from watching Ezra, and the gun only drops a little bit to like down.
V walks in front of the gun. You put that goddamn gun down.
That's Sully reacting.
Down.
What's Sully's vibe?
Sully's just watching this interaction. He's pretty exhausted. But he'll look at Thomas as well. What? You got the worms in your brain or what? Because why are you pointing the gun at ugh. I almost said Urza. Why are you pointing the gun at Ezra?
You better explain yourself.
I was
Well,
unsure if that was her.
What are you talking about? She's there. She's standing there. She looks like as mad as and as crazy as ever. Of course, it's her.
Does not sound like her.
What do you mean the sound? It's a lit. What? Sully is confused. Did she like a change of voice or something? Did she talk like a maybe Sully? She sounded very different.
He'll drop the gun and he'll, trip away. Uh
Okay,
did
this
she
is a very
start did
awkward.
her sound start returning to normal when she started walking away, Tim, or no?
Yeah.
Or is it still like the heavy noise?
No, it was it was very quick, and that's kind of what basically gave Thomas a whiplash was how quick
Yeah.
the turn was.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, Ezra's noise was overtaken entirely by this just awful, migraine-inducing noise. And then as she slowly began to walk away, it began to subside.
Want to comfort her, I'd be careful. And he will try to push past. Wait, what'd you say? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say he was gonna just try to walk past her, and start going back to the Archmage's room.
Walk past who?
V. She
Oh.
stepped in between Thomas and Ezra, which means she stepped
Ezra.
away between Thomas and the door.
They. Not she. It's alright.
I look at Lane and think,
It's hard,
Yeah.
I know.
it's hard.
Okay, so yeah, Thomas stands up and pushes past UV.
As he's like passing me, I'm just gonna say to him, not quiet. Everyone is perfectly capable of hearing this. If you threaten her again, I won't hesitate to attack you. To kill you.
I wish
if
you
I
luck
have
if you do.
to. I'm gonna. Ezra's probably not gonna talk to me right now.
As you say that, V, you just hear. Sorry, but my threat assessment looks like you'd be able to take her.
It's chock full of surprises and intelligent too. Uh, he'll try to go back inside the room to
V
continue
finds a gun
search
and shoots
and cool down.
herself in the head.
I
This thing's basically AI, bro. Like it doesn't can't
love it.
it don't lie.
I love it so much. I love this thing. It's nothing just because of the line. What she just said. I just love the AI sound. It's just fun. I like it.
Yeah, so artificial intelligence, or actually it's not even artificial, it's actual intelligence imbued in a psionic crystal. Yeah. Okay, you head back to the office. What's Ezra doing as that's happening?
Ezra is getting as far away from everybody as she possibly can, and she just keeps walking.
Do you just wade into the sea of hands?
Basically.
Yeah. Just kind of like climb on top of them, just like, begin to walk through them.
Yeah. She just keeps on walking. Until she gets what she would deem far enough away. And then she just collapses somewhere. Head in her hands. Just not having a great time. I think she gets to the top of she climbs the rope out of the cavern.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she gets to the top. And I think she stands there, just like looking down over the edge. Because it's a pretty steep drop.
Yeah.
for a really, really, really long time. And eventually she turns away from it. But every once in a while, she sort of just teeters there. And then she'll go find some place to sit.
Okay.
Mr. Sullivan. Did we learn what was James's last name?
Sandhere.
Mrs. Sandhere? I figured we'd best get out of here.
I would like that. I would like to get home to my family if that's alright.
Of course. We'll show you the way out. Sully? He's gonna, like, kind of kneel down a little bit, hop on.
Sully grunts and moans, but he climbs his way up there, exhausted.
Alright.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Eventually, you guys make your way up to the top.
Yeah.
Is Ezra nearby, or?
Yeah,
I mean, I assume she's found some place to go and basically lick her wounds.
Okay.
But,
Does Thomas stay in the Archmage's office?
He's
I
searching
don't-
the Archmage's
you don't-
office.
I don't stop and wait for Thomas at all.
I figured
Yeah.
you guys didn't. Thomas is wanting to cool off a bit.
I don't know if
and
you
is
like.
wired and panicked there.
Yeah, I don't know if you are mechanically looking for anything, but you found pretty much anything there is to find in this office.
Good to know. He still, looks for a bit, because he, doesn't know that.
Unless you are unless you are interested in
Dust.
necromancy and the hells and some of the other planes of existence.
Mildly. No, he's not at all that interested in any of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine he just looks for a bit, probably for like 10 minutes. It is basically just so he has a moment to calm down, from the panic response he had, before he'd go catch up with, his acquaintances.
V would have been just once out of the hole. We're gonna let Ezra cool off. We're just taking James to his house and finding somewhere for Sully to take a break.
Okay.
And V for example. Okay.
As you guys return to the Sandhere Ranch, the main home is at this point just burning cinders of a blackened skeleton of a structure. The chicken coop's completely destroyed. Most of the chickens dead. You see kind of standing within like the living room area where you guys had sat within waiting for dinner the night previously. You see Caroline just kicking and rummaging through things. You see Connor just kind of sitting wrapped in a somewhat singed blanket, just looking forward towards the burnt house, kind of chilly a bit. As you guys reach the home, you just hear Caroline. And you see her kind of turns and looks. You see immediately just tears begin to stream down her face as she rushes towards James. Connor, too, just leaps up out of the blanket and rushes forward. And they embrace as a family. Sobs and a bit of nervous laughter being reunited.
V's gonna leave the family, let Sully down to do whatever Sully needs to do. I'm gonna go find a place to lay down. I'm tired.
I should remind you guys to just wake up.
It's been a morning.
Yeah.
They're gonna go find, probably in the barn, I guess, comfy spot, like in a pile of hay to just sit down.
Okay.
Sully is also going to do that. he's exhausted, but I'm sure he can't find any time to go to sleep, or he can't actually fall asleep. But in doing so,
Well, as you go to walk away, as if he already walks away, slowly you just hear, Mr. Sullivan.
it wasn't the me. I mean, yes. How can I help you? The greatest engineer in all of the world.
Well, you and your pal, Mr. Thomas, engineered one hell of an escape for my wife.
Oh yes, yes, of course. We could not just let her die. You know, you gave us a very good dinner.
But as he kind of kneels in the divot in the snow where that chest, like lockbox was that you guys used to crash the window open, the thing that Caroline was using to break open her own bedroom door. He kneels and kind of does a combination lock on it and opens it. And you see he pulls out this like leather bound like folder essentially. You know those like folders that are like kind of closed off with a little bit of twine. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little roll
What's that?
stuff.
What lane?
Leather, like roll.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. He takes that out. You see on the front of it, it just reads "Overhang Deeds," and he just kind of hands it over to you. It ain't much of a reward, but anything I have, it's yours. For saving my family.
Sully will look at it, and he doesn't know what this is, or like in his mind, he's just like, right, this man right here, Gun didn't give me a piece of paper. That's okay. Um, and he'll like fold it up, and he'll look like,
Oh, it's like it's a, it's like a folder. It's a folder. It's not a piece of paper.
oh, okay, sorry, I thought he took
Yeah.
like a deed out of the.
No. He gave you the
Um,
whole folder.
Okay. He'll grab it, and he'll still look at it, and it's just same thing with like bundles of papers, and it's like, oh, thank you. I've always wanted one of these. It's a good cushion to sit down on, right? It's a perfect. It's a great idea.
No. We're not gonna talk about what transpired in that cave. But that was given to me as a gift. Their stocks in a silver mine in the settlement town of Overhang. If you ever get up there, you might be able to sell them and earn some coin from it. I have no interest in it, and I have a bit of savings in Vasselheim that I can use to rebuild. And you see, like, as he says the word Vasselheim, like, Caroline immediately gets, like, a worried look on her face.
Sully probably echoes that exact same look. He kind of stutters himself as well, kind of like twitches a bit. His eyes glaze over for just a moment, um, and then he'll kind of come back, shaking a bit, and bringing himself to. Oh, okay. I much appreciate this. I thank you. I will look forward this. This will fuel Sully's greatest interventions, and you know I will put your name as uh one of those people that back those famous inventors. Okay, Sully will do this for you.
Well, that ain't necessary, Mr. Sullivan. I just want to give you my thanks to you and your group.
Oh, they're not like my group. They're probably like a V's group or something. She's the reason that they are the reason that we all stay together. But I appreciate. I see what you are saying. I'm a word engineer, so I understand what you are saying.
Right, yeah, of course. Well,
I thank you, and he'll kind of like look over. Um, is Connor so is their boy still like passed
Yeah,
out?
he's no, he was like he was awake.
Oh, he's come to. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just glad your family is okay. Yeah, houses you can rebuild. You're a good house engineer, so I'm glad. I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I go out now.
Yeah,
Okay, bye.
that'd be real great actually.
Sully kind of just will shove the folder in his bag and head on over.
Okay. So V, you're taking a short rest in the barn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ezra, you taking a short rest where the fuck you are?
I mean, I don't know if she gets any rest actually, but I mean, I guess technically, mechanically, yes, though it is fraught. So
Okay.
if you wanna call that not a rest, then sure.
Alright. Thomas?
Thomas will be going and trying to find Ezra.
Okay. Roll survival check.
Oh, fuck with that. I don't even know where I am. She.
18.
18. Ezra's roll stealth check. Okay. You pick up on the tracks. Not heading in the direction of the ranch, heading away from it. And you continue to follow the tracks until you see Ezra just just sitting in the snow, back against a rock. Just I don't know, Ezra. What do you look like? You just head in
She's
hands.
yeah, knees pulled up to her chest, and her fingers are digging into the base of her neck, right where the dragon tattoos seem to twirl. Um, and she every once in a while she gives herself like a little shake. And seems to be maybe quietly talking to herself, but it is unclear if it is common, if it is not common. It might be spliced. Um, either way, it seems mostly incoherent.
He does attempt to approach quietly. Don't like stealth look like.
Gonna tell you a secret.
Mhm.
I probably don't notice you're coming. Um,
The only reason is he's gonna approach, and if he doesn't, she doesn't notice him.
What's your passive?
oh, it's 12.
Yeah,
Super
no.
dumb.
She does not notice.
He is close enough until he can hear her noise to see if she sounds normal again.
Yeah, she sounds normal again.
Okay. Once he hears that, he will once again continue to approach until he's probably around 10 foot away. Before saying, "I don't think you could pull those off, Ezra."
Right.
He's going to kind of crouch to get sort of eye level with you, even though I'm assuming you're not looking at him.
No.
Say, are you? That's a bad question. Will you be all right?
Maybe.
Was that you back there?
Do you ever get tired of asking dumb questions? I told you. It's all me.
Shakes his head a little bit, says, "That was different than the other ones, Ezra." Ezra, that was louder than you.
I don't know what you think you know about me, but I promise you, you know nothing about this.
I don't. That's why I'm asking. Was that you, Ezra?
It's all me. All the problems, all the nonsense, all the fucking everything, it's all me. Fucking.
And I apologize for pointing that gun at you.
Right, yeah, sure.
You always hit like a train. And it was louder than you. It was loud enough that I could not think.
I'm sorry it caused you a problem.
Don't worry about yourself, Ezra.
Pardon?
If that was you, I'm just trying to give you a warning. I
Well,
don't know what
mm,
that was.
message received. Hey, you're smart, right?
I like to think so.
What happens to a person when they fall 80 feet or so?
By
It
my
depends on the
calculations,
person.
depending on their body weight and mass, they could either die immediately or die slowly, a horrible, agonizing death.
And what do you think, Wanda? How fast would I die?
Well, you're very athletic, small, lithe. Probably break a good number of your bones and crawl away into some craggy depth where you'll be eaten by rats, alive, squirming. Probably take you about 3 to 4 days before you finally lose consciousness.
Yes,
Another day and a half before you die.
thank you.
You have not done seen her enough to do those calculations yet. It's capable of jumping 30 foot up herself.
Oh! Perhaps I should do some recalculations.
You'll stand up, and say, I am sorry, Ezra. I overreacted.
No,
Uh,
you should have just shot me.
Certainly not. I don't think I've had such fun drinking in a long time.
Yeah, sure, well, fine.
You will really hesitate for a second, but he will reach into his coat and pull out his pocket watch and toss it next to Ezra before he will start returning to the farm.
As you turn around, you both just hear, Sir, it is my understanding that your anxiety is shooting through the roof right at this moment. Is everything alright?
Oh, I think I'm about to have a heart attack soon. Continues walking.
She's gonna flex her hands a couple times. She's very. The whole time they were having that conversation, besides the digging at the back of her neck, the rest of her, which is usually like fidgeting and is like a mess, was very, very still. It was just this rhythmic sort of clawing at the tattoos. And now she is sort of spastic as she seems to be like releasing all the energy that she held back And she's going to scramble and scoop up the pocket watch and look at it for a really long time. Like, why? I'm going to just hold it up to her ear for a while. Not too long. I'm not trying to send Thomas into cardiac arrest. She will
Oh
come
no,
back
just walk
eventually.
away. So you know.
Yeah, no, I know. What I mean is that I'm not gonna be gone for like 4 hours holding this pocket watch, even though she'd like to be.
You arrived, they're burying Thomas. He's already
Yeah,
gone.
exactly. Thomas has gone into a spiral. She sits there just long enough to stop thinking about walking back to the pit. And then she will get up and she will head back towards the barn.
Okay, well, as you hold the pocket watch to your ear, you do hear. I don't know, that's a beautiful design, isn't it? Doesn't take much knowledge to learn how to make one of those. I could show you. We could build one together, Ezra. Knowledge is power, after all.
Why did you have to ruin it? Why do I have to ruin it? Shut up. You're not real. Shut up.
Goes quiet.
She will sit there for a bit longer than she'd intended. And then she will traipse her way back to the house.
Alright.
I guess the ashes of the house. The barn.
As you all reconvene at the remnants of the Sandhere Ranch, which is just the barn and the boar pen. That is where we'll pick up next session.
Damn, that's a good shit. Bye.
Yeah, short rest. Yep.
Yep.
Yep, doing that stuff. And we have time until Ezra gets back.
Right.
During that short rest though, Sully did spend 2 of his spell points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well, right? Fuck it.
Yeah. And
What
he
did you spend
cast-
them on? Oh, okay.
He cast Find Familiar.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh
It
my
won't
God,
last
wait.
long, but he's getting a familiar. I'll tell you what it looks
Wait.
like next week.
Okay.
That's crazy.
All right. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the fucking ridiculous amount of people that was watching this earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
There's
130 something.
I don't know who rated me or why. I'd definitely go back and look at it and message that person. But anyone who stuck around for this entire thing, who has no idea who we are or what we do, thank you. I appreciate that. And all the new follows. Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of dorks play D&D.
I'm back next week.
Yeah, I mean, come back tomorrow. But anyways,
All tomorrow.
Yeah, right?
I'm at a
For this
loss.
story, tomorrow for a different story. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Have a good night. Good night, internet.
Nighty night.
Night.